All right, let me make sure everything is good on the audio tip. Okay, look like it. All right. Hey, right back promotions, man. Right back. You know, back like we left some. And this is a great day for boxing. It really is. Shout out to my OG in this boxing game, media talk. Main man, made man. You know what I'm saying? It was good to just see some early streams kicked off. You know, shit. If I'm not doing an early stream, I want to listen to a good early stream. You feel me? I don't discriminate, man. Shout out to the ones putting up good content, keeping it 100, and just doing their part in this media, man. But if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the bell. I'm the host of this channel, Black Horseman Promotions. You know, and shout out to everybody in the UGC. If y'all go to the homepage of this channel and click the channels tab, you see them all listed there. That's the UDC Click roster. So go ahead and do that while you got the time, and it will not remove you from the live stream. Truth is the new hate out here, so we got to reiterate. You know, if you got questions like why y'all getting hated on so much, I'm just telling you. We telling the truth. So truth is the new hate. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. We Vada or nada all day, every day over here. You know, I know some of y'all don't really mind guys not testing and all of that. But on this side, I prefer these guys be clean. You know, clean team's the dream team. Okay, guys is proving that they clean athletes and want smoke with everybody. Those are the type of fighters that you can say Black is a fanboy of. Not even a fanboy, nothing, but I'm a fan of that. You know, because anybody can get this flame. Y'all know this. So stay focused. Salute, Samuel Shaw. All day, every day. Shout out to everybody with the hashtags, man. What's up, Key Wayne? It's like the second time I've seen you, I think. Let me try to switch to the other screen, man. I need some more people added to this roster, man, as far as I like it all blue in here like a crib neighborhood, so you know, it's either you're gonna get a wrench or you're gonna get gone. You know, I need people that I can get that wrench to. I can't if I don't feel like you deserve the wrench, I don't really want you in there. Just be honest. So let me get over here and check. See if I can hand you a wrench without kicking myself out of the damn live. Okay. Hey, let me know in the chat if y'all can still hear me. If y'all still hear me, Key Wayne, I just made you moderator. So you in there like swimwear. Don't make me snatch it back from you. On God and but salute, bro. Welcome to the UGC. Man, I got Regis in 10. You know, I think it's going late. I think Josh Taylor is gonna put in that work. You know, I think he gonna be tagging Regis up a little bit in the first 4 rounds. He might take the first 4. But Regis gonna catch him though. You know, Regis gonna catch that boy. You know, I think Josh Taylor, man, he's a little too cocky. Not saying the dude can't fight. I just think he's a little too cocky. And that being too cocky shit, he gonna feed into the crowd. He gonna be trying to exchange, and he gonna land some shots. But I think a lot of people gonna underestimate Regis' defense. And when the niggas start missing and getting caught, it's gonna be looking real stanky leg in there. Real stanky leg in there. Okay. That's just my prediction, y'all. If I'm wrong, I'll come back and tell you, nigga, I'll flame my damn self. I don't discriminate with the flame. I will flame myself. Nigga. So, but that's what I'm seeing. That's my prediction. Is Regis gonna catch him? You know. And I don't think he's gonna be able to deal with that power. I'm just saying. I just don't think. So we'll see. We're gonna see who's the best, man. It don't matter. Whoever wins, man, we still get to see a great fight. Like that's all I care about. Like fuck being a fanboy, this and that. Like a prediction is a prediction. Nigga, we can live just fine day by day. A lot of y'all stressed out. A lot of y'all hella stressed out because y'all didn't put all y'all's fucking soul into a fighter or two. I'll be sitting back like, why y'all do that? Why you do that? But, you know, a lot of y'all get some income off that. So do what you do. But shout out to everybody in UGC. Y'all know how we do. You know. What's up, Cornelius? You know they named the monkey after you. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I'll be navigating screens, Samuel Shaw, and that I be getting kicked out, audio and shit. Cause you know, I do the nigger rig shit. I run this shit on my phone. Oh, I'm definitely with the support. I ain't look, that WBC, bro. Boy. This is just the beginning of the flame. Of the flame season of the WBC. This is just the beginning. I already gave them a piece of that flame. Everybody else is already getting them. They getting tattooed out here. Enough is enough, man. Like, get these throw up ass belts. Get these disgusting belts out of here. Get them out of here, man. I don't want to see another serpent. I don't want to see another goddamn holy gemstone. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't boxing has, it's like taking our focus off the actual action in the ring to other shit. Other shit. Anklets, belts, all this material, glamour, extra shit. Like, cool, great. Green belt, black belt, red belt. Who's fighting? Can we get the best fight though? Can you mandate some mandatories here? Can we get some fairness around here? Can we not let Jack Dylan White, you know, around here? God damn. Like, how do y'all niggas go to sleep every day knowing y'all sleazy ass, you know, slithery ass niggas, man? That's why they got a snake on that shit. Y'all some slithery ass niggas, you know? Fuck the WBC. I don't fuck the WBC like that no more. Key Wayne says, progress for the knockout. Progress. Yeah. I mean, see, this is what I think. I think Josh is gonna get knocked down multiple times in this fight, not just once. That's why, like, even I feel like he gonna take the early rounds, but come on, man, a couple knockdowns, that's it. That's changing the whole shit up. That's changing the whole fight around, and you got a nigga on, you know, he hurt. He on retreat mode, pretty much survival mode. He gonna be in survival mode once Regis really hit him. Trust me on that. You know, unless his defense better be super duper elite. You know, I feel like Regis he got his defense got to be on point. Whoever defense is better, that's what's gonna be the determining factor. But even if Regis defense is not up to par as it should be, I think that he do have a good enough chin to take some shots. But I don't think Josh got a good enough chin to take his shit. That's just what I see. You know, he might get put flat on his ass. And I think that Josh, like, no, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna still try to fight. I got heart. I'm not saying he don't got heart. I just think he's gonna go down multiple times because he's gonna keep getting up. And He gonna get that hug from the referee. So I'm picking TKO. I'm not saying KO because he'll get up. He don't mind stumbling in front of his fans because that's what he gonna do. He'll be gonna be you know, it's gonna be stumble season. Cornelius says I got him in KO. Taylor nice, but can't fuck with him. He gonna hey, just like I told y'all boy Errol, like Josh just gotta show me. You just gotta show me. If you show me, I'll give you all credit in the world. You know, if you really want me to give you that stamp, Josh Taylor, be Regis. Get him out of there then. Let me see what you do to him, or how you handle that work. Same thing like I had with Earl. Let me see how you handle that Sean Porter work, and that'll let me know what it is. There's certain fights that can just really just define you, where people can really know, like, oh, okay, yeah, whoever win this fight is the real deal at 140. Is the guy at 140. You know, even though your boy Ramirez is unified on the other side, but still, I don't think it's going to be too much of a argument or a dispute when somebody said number one and number two in the 140 division is Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis, whatever order. So, and Ramirez already dug Regis. Hey, y'all, real quick. Let's think about this shit. You gotta give people instructions and shit. Do me a favor, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Okay. Let me get back on track with the Shakur, man. It's Vado or nada, bro. Over here, it's Vado or nada. Shakur Stevenson look like a goddamn Super Saiyan, you know. And this dude, Joet, Slowet, whatever, he gonna need some Moet, and man, he about to get his ass beat. He gonna get his ass beat. He didn't want no part of Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson walked right up on that dude, right up on him, and he just shifted right to the like, yep, nope, look, ice for it. He don't want no part of it. Shakur about to beat his ass. And ain't no telling what Shakur got in him. You know what I'm saying? We Vado or not over here. We don't know what you had in you, Shakur. You know, super shredded out now. Like the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who's more ripped now, him or Haney. I'm like, God damn. Y'all boys out here, y'all doing that different shit. Snacks and stacks of whatever else that y'all got in the cabinet. They all moving up to 147 next year. Better not be Shakur. I'll be like, oh yeah, this is PEDs. If Shakur go like from 120, what he 126? 126 to 147. Oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's it. Drops out of CBP, dominates his girlfriend's brother, more shredded than ever. He's master shredder, you know, and then goes to 147 and calls out Key for some shit. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Enough is enough now. Come on, y'all. Wake up. Wake up, y'all. Shit. PEDs is real. But I don't think he'll do some shit like that. That motherfucker's a problem though. Shakur is a problem. Yo, Jeffy, what up? Also known as Mexican fight fan, I think, right? Don't matter. No matter who you are. There's a link. You know what I'm saying? Bring your smoke with you. Salmon Shaw says Baranchik has some crack and Josh took them shit. So I'm looking forward to see if Regis has this real everybody keeps speaking on. The real power, yeah. Nah, Regis got power, bro. He about to show him that New Orleans shit. He about to get that South Side New Orleans power, hit on him. He gonna have to deal with he gonna deal with some thunder in that motherfucker, bro. Trust me. Shit. Niggas that didn't come through, like I've been through that Katrina shit. Niggas that come through that shit, bro, ain't worried about nobody like that. Shit. You survived some natural disaster. He looking at this nigga like, bro, you just a dude. You just a person, bro. Shit. I didn't survive some shit. Matter of fact, this nigga, I heard the story about him almost being killed in the fight at a young age, fighting an adult or something like that. So that's crazy. Hey, can y'all hear me in the chat? Ed Fast says I want Josh to win for one reason, to throw the green strap in the bin. You want him to win so that he could throw the green strap in the bin. So he'll get that strap too, huh? The silver one. So that's a lot of different belts on the line. I think they upgraded his belt to diamond or something. Hey man, like I say, fuck that WBC belt. That's the weakest belt out of all that whole shit that he about to win. Whoever wins it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just picking Regis. That's my prediction. But whoever wins it, like that WBC gonna be the most irrelevant one. You know. Aquarius Love, what's happening? Ty's Legacy, yeah, man, I got him by late TKO. Regis by late TKO. You know, and I got Shakur Stevenson beating this what's his name? Joet Gonzalez or whatever. Joet, Moet, whoever. He getting knocked out early. Early. Like them niggas say in Philly. Early. IBF Promotions. IBF Promotions. He fighting tonight, bro. Ty Legacy. Shakur Stevenson is fighting tonight. Yeah, not missing that one. I gotta reactivate my ESPN Plus tonight. Joshua Greer is fighting, I think, too, on the Undie. And who else? On the Showtime side, we got Erickson Lubin versus Nathaniel Gallimore. And then we got on the undercard of that, Robert Easter and Granados. Granados gonna win that. Robert Easter's trash. He out here. He out here. He not good like that no more. He never really was good like that. Not like that, But based on opponents that he had in front of him early on, he looked good though. You know what I'm saying? Questionable win over Comey. You know, he fought good. You know, he was able to land some accurate shots. You know, but it could have went either way, I felt. But since then, it was just like, really, Rancis Barthélemy. I always think about that lady on Don't Be Barthélemy. That shit is hilarious. Like I would never want that name like that. Don't be calling me my. Don't even say my full name, Bartholomew or my Barthélemy. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Just call me a nickname or something. That shit out of there. Uh, El Jefe says, "Bro, the WBC is the most prestigious belt." Hey, you know I dropped the link, right? Wasn't you begging for it or asking for it? You need me to drop it again? No, it's not anymore. To answer your question, or to counter your comment, WBC is the most prestigious. It's the most man. Fuck that belt. What you talking about? Them niggas ain't doing that. They not doing the right shit with it, man. I'm saying too much politics, too much favoritism. Uh, you know, they favor the fighters that can generate more money over others, and just bullshit, man. Bullshit. 1-2 kid, what's happening? Says Taylor got to walk through fire because he is a mid-range fighter and likes to trade. That trading shit is why I say I'm picking him to get stopped, but it's gonna be late because I think he gonna get a lot of body shots hit landed on him. I believe that. Like I feel like it's gonna be some body shots landed on him, and it's gonna all that because he want to move. You know, Josh Taylor definitely want to be moving in there, be really elusive and play mind games and shit. You know, a couple of body shots will get you right though. A couple of good stiff body shots will change your whole mind about all that moving around and shit. Think it's gonna be a goddamn club night dancing. We'll see. If you get about 3 or 4 good body shots early on, we're gonna see how much dancing he gonna be doing by the 5th round. And when you ain't dancing, you kind of sitting duck a little bit, become somewhat of a heavy bag. Start getting hit a little bit more. So, how many people feel like his defense is good in the sense when he's standing still as opposed to moving? Is his defense more credited to his movement or actually being able to do shit like Floyd, like shoulder roll, head movement? Some people just know how to move out of the way of punches. They use their legs. So I just feel like shit. When his legs stop to slow down, the head gonna start getting knocked around a little bit. El Jefe says, Black, when you going to rematch Jamal in that boxing debate? What you mean rematch? Rematches is only for, you know, um, an event that's actually worth watching. See if it was something close. Like what? Come on now. That was a freaking. Nobody want to see that again. He came to the debate with an unloaded gun. Like what the fuck? You got to load your shit, bruh? Right. Why is it the most prestigious belt? What is it? What is the prestige from? Where does that come from? Because they can make fancy belts. We'll give them that if they want that. Like we make the most prettiest belts out here. Okay, cool. Get them shits out of here. Get them. That's how. Get that shit out of here. You know. Keep that prestigious shit over there. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing to help the sport of boxing. Get it out of here. Y'all just here to collect checks and make belts. You know. Who gonna make us the most money so we can make the best belts, more fancier belts and shit. You know, special, exclusive, just handing belts to other fighters that's not even under their sanctioning body. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Somebody can. It could be a person that's not even ranked in their whole sanctioning body, and they just give them a belt. Like, why are you rewarding me? What's that? Remember, Mos Def said that shit in some movie. I don't even know you, or you don't even know me. Why are you giving me this? Why are you helping me? Who are you? Just rewarding people for nothing. Fuck that whack ass WBC belt. Deontay Wilder be holding on to that shit like this. That shit is just the most. He loved the fuck out of that green strap. He like, I don't care if I don't unify. As long as I keep this green one, holding on to that shit. Like, I got this one. Like, okay, bro. Whatever. Keep your green belt then. Keep your green belt. Mr. 214, you asking us if there's any updates on Spence? People look, that tell you right there. People in Dallas don't even know what's up with Spence. So not only do not the city know what's going on with Errol Spence, the world don't even know. Not just the city, the world don't even know what's going on with Errol Spence. No. But they think something wrong with us for having concern. Being a little suspicious, Holmes. We're a little suspicious. Sean Porter, he's suspicious, Holmes. Some trippy ass shit, Holmes. That's what that is. Shout out to my essays and other. Yeah, it's some trippy ass shit. We need answers because we're not getting any. Not getting any. You know, all these platforms, he can't talk. He can't talk. I mean, unless his jaw is just super swollen to the point where, if he talk, it hurts or something. I don't know. Maybe. TMZ need to do their job, though. Figure out something. Take a picture, catch a nigga slipping. They be catching everybody slipping, right? TMZ always catch people slipping. And, be like a bitch topless or some shit like Janet Jackson. Be like, what the fuck? How y'all find me here? My titties all out. They got to catch Earl, shit, doing something awkward. Dragon Leg says the WBC new belt going to be the Emerald belt or Ruby belt. Yeah, the Dookie Ruby. Get that Dookie Ruby WBC belt the hell out of here. Key Wayne says the update is he is under protection from the WBC. Wow. Now, the thing about it, depending on how long he's going to be out, the IBF might strip him. The WBC, I guarantee you, they won't. We know what the WBC is in this for. So IBF don't really discriminate. I don't know if they do. Maybe there's some questionable stuff in the past, but I don't think the IBF really discriminate like that. It ain't really too much politics. It's just like, look, this is what it is. It's strict. This is the rules. You follow it or don't. You make a choice. It's still our belt. You can either follow the guidelines to keep it or not. So we got a long list of people that's been waiting to get this one. So, but the more and more, it's like, hey, you start to kind of respect the IBF a little bit. The testing is trash. You decided that's just garbage juice. But other than that, they make you be on point. IBF be having the fighters on point. They just got to just mandate better, do better with the number 1 and number 2 rankings. Like it be vacant. Like, come on, put somebody in them slots, man. So if we put some heat on the champ, it'd be too lax. Like, IBS champions be kind of comfortable and shit. Well, this depends. This depends. But they just weird with their stuff. BJ Ben 03 says got to recover his humility. You know what, man? Somebody in my comments said something. I don't know if the name was Oh My or it was something, but they said that Errol Spence might be really taking the fight kind of tough. Like he might be emotionally taking this bad. Like the whole situation, not knocking out Sean Porter, the backlash and all of that stuff. And I'm like, I come time I look a little deeper. Like the niggas are Pisces and water signs. I know water signs. They super emotional, and if they sad, it's gonna be real sad. Everybody gonna be like, Shh, boy, this is you guys. This it's a sad day because this motherfucker around. Like they type of emotions are strong like that. So if he was like super depressed or something like that, that's probably why he was drinking a whole lot. Somebody tried to mention something like, oh, maybe he tried to commit suicide. I'm like, I don't wouldn't go that far, but you never know. Some people can't really take certain things like other people. Like some people got tough skin, some people don't. And you ain't just talking about one or two people talking about you or a school talking about you. You talking about the world. The nigga was getting fire roasted out here. Just being real, Elspeth was getting super roasted. And then you just don't know how he emotionally he dealing with it. He may not be like, sure, whatever. Don't bother me, nigga. It might be bothering him. So I don't know. Really don't know. Just speculating. Because they ain't saying shit. They not saying shit. Bright Hoffa says, speaking at the WBC convention, Suleiman revealed to attendees Spence suffered a solitary broken tooth. One tooth? Uno. Uno tooth. Uno El tooth. No, LJFA says Spence is the future WBC franchise champ. Look, if they fucking franchise Errol Spence, bro, listen, this gonna just tell you everything you need to know about the WBC, and nobody should be supporting them at that point. They just did it with Lomachenko. He fought one fight for the WBC. Didn't even defend the shit, and he's already a franchise champ. What type of what part of the game is this? How do you explain that? We need an explanation on how Lomachenko in one fight under a WBC sanction, it automatically just promoted. Like that's a promotion, right? That's equivalent to I go work for somebody, right? I just get hired. One day, nigga, I do a good ass job, right? I outshine everybody one day, and these niggas promote me, bro, to like just manager, supervisor, or some shit over everybody that's been there working and just off one day. You're not gonna allow me to just give you another day to show you consistent. This ain't a fluke. One day I do a great job. You just like, oh hell yeah, this nigga is going to the top. Give him the best benefits, everything. Jeez. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's up, Saul? Speaking of Saul, man, hey, I don't know. I don't know. I said it before. I'll say it again. I'm favoring Kovalev. Canelo gonna have to show me. You know, it's the year of the old heads. Old heads is they disciplining. They applying that discipline out here on you youngsters. That's goofing off. You think you can play games and throw ones at the strip club on ass cheeks and pop bottles with P Diddy and working on dance moves with Chris Brown, lift it, higher than the ceiling and shit, and think that you're gonna get in there with an old dude who don't do none of that hardly. He might do a little whiskey here and there, but he ain't cocained out and he ain't under no spell of no choker or anklets. The choker chain and anklet spells out here. The Heyman special. So at the end of the day, Kovalev might get in there and beat Canelo's little ass. Because Canelo's coming up into some fire. Shout out to you, Saul Gutierrez. I wish your homie Canelo Saul Alvarez. Hopefully he's don't get stopped. What's up, Rocket?
What's going on with you, Holmes?
Man, just ready for today for these fucking fights.
Oh yeah, your boy Regis, huh?
What you think about that? How you see that fight going?
Uh, I got I got Regis winning it. It's not gonna be an easy one though. That's for damn sure.
Nah,
You know what I mean? And
nah.
especially if you're seeing how these fights are playing out this year. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas losing who wasn't supposed to. You know what I mean? Jared Hurd lost. He was supposed to fucking he was the one that was actually supposed to bulldoze through some motherfucking body. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but you know what? He fell into the category of the marinating shit. I think. Now we can kind of say
Yeah,
something about his injury. He had surgery, I guess, or whatever the injury, but he was still acting like he was trying to delay the fight when with Jamel, and when Jamel was like, "Let's get it in now." So he marinated and got his ass whooped by J Rock.
yeah. I mean, see, the thing is, what really fucked up that match because Jared, I believe, 100% believe Jared was trying to just knock this nigga off, like for real. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he's like, you know what? Let's
Mm,
build this whole thing up because Jamel, you know what
yeah,
I mean? He's got a good following. You know what I mean? He got some good hype behind him. He's knocking niggas out and shit like that. So let's just build it
he
up.
was focused on the
Nothing too
bag though.
long,
He
huh?
but he was focused on the bag though because Jerry Hurd used to brag about the bag a lot.
Oh
So
yeah, of
he
course,
thought
yeah.
he had that mentality like I'm gonna marinate this so this fight can get bigger and I can make more money. In his mind, that's what he's
Right,
thinking. Whereas, I don't know why they keep thinking like this is if we keep marinating, it's gonna make more money down the line when it's already a big fight now and you don't know what's gonna happen down the line. Like just capitalize on what you know can happen right now. Like this is a big fight right now. Jamel
right.
Charlo versus Herb. If that would have happened right away, that would have been huge, man. Huge.
But you want to know something
You
though?
know.
What I do respect about Hurd though was that after Jamel lost, he was like, "Nah, I still got to
Yeah.
see that dude. I still got to see him." So that's how you know it really wasn't truly about that bag. You know what I mean? Because he really wanted to see Jamel. Like that's some
It's
personal
both.
shit. Like
I think it's both.
Jared Hurd might not, you know what I mean? He might not be an outspoken dude like that, going out talking shit. You know what I mean? Calling
Hmm.
niggas bitches and all that. But at the same time, he wanted Jamel. You know what I mean? Like his way of going about it probably was a little, you know what I mean, a little fishy or whatever to some people. But at the same time, I know he wanted that nigga because if he didn't, he wouldn't say, "Oh, you know what I mean? Nah, you know what I mean? I'm not." He would have said, "You know what? I'm not going to fuck with Jamel." You know what I mean? If he really didn't want to see him,
He
because
he
I
wanted
mean,
that nigga promotions.
huh?
One two kid. What's happening, bro?
What's going on, man? How you guys doing today? What's going on,
Hey,
Black?
What's
good.
up,
And
champ?
make sure your audio's all the way up so we can hear you clear.
All right, cool. Hold on. It's a little better.
Yeah. What's
All
happening,
right,
bro?
cool. Not much, man. I don't care for that franchise belt, man. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. It's fucking up the game for real, for real. Like it's
Exactly.
like it's the worst thing that they could do when it's like having a Super Bowl champion that nobody can play, and if they do play him, they can't win the Super Bowl championship. It's stupid. It's against the essence of what boxing is the best fight, the best, and the young lion fight. I want to see Haney and Lomo. Whether Haney took an
Mm-hmm.
ass
Yeah.
whooping or won or not. He big enough to where he could have took an ass whooping, and even if he did, I'm not saying he would because we don't know his boxing. But at the same time, that's what it's about. They just stripped us of that, and they like it's okay, and it's like shit ain't okay. I don't like it at all, man. It's kind of like the super champ. I said Manny Pacquiao should be a franchise champion because you know he ain't gonna defend his title, but he's a super champion, so I guess that's what it is. But that's kind of fucked up too. Like, why if he should just win the belt and vacate it? You know what I'm saying? Because he could fight anybody, and it hurts. It
Right.
hurts all the guys coming up, man. It's just not a. It's not a good look for where boxing is headed, and I don't like it.
Mm.
I,
Yeah,
I
hey, let
always
me
said them need
address
one
this
belt,
question
man.
real quick. Let me address this question real quick. Let me go back to it. It was from L Jeff A, and I want to get y'all thoughts on it too. Let me put it up on the screen. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Said thoughts on WBC pushing Wilder's mandatory till 2021. I'm just disgusted with it, man. But I want to hear y'all thoughts, man. What do y'all feel about how the WBC has been doing Dylan White, man? He's adhered to all the rules and regulations of the WBC, even the testing that the WBC has implemented, which is VADA. Whereas UConn saying that they found this adverse finding, but they never supplies with the B sample because, I mean, in my personal opinion, they know the nigga's clean, and I think that they trying to set the nigga up. And now they saying even if he is all the way 100% cleared, he still can't get that shot until next year, till 2021 February, soonest.
That's crazy.
You
What
know,
has it been like? 3 years? It's been like
it's
three
over
Something
years,
600
right?
ridiculous.
days, bro. So about 2 years,
Oh man,
over
that's
well over
insane, man.
600 days, man.
That's insane.
He already has. He's already the longest mandatory, like number one contender to not get a title shot ever in history.
It's
Man,
disgusting,
It's
WBC
man.
is
it's
some shit,
insane,
dog.
man.
I'm not gonna be watching their fights, man. I
It's
gotta,
insane,
even
dog.
though I'm a boxing fan and I might want to watch some of the fights. After that Kovalev fight, I'm probably not gonna be watching many of their fights, man. I'm probably gonna watch them in another way. You know what I mean? Because I'm not paying for no bullshit like that, man. Yeah, fuck that.
Hell no.
You
That
know,
shit
I'm not.
turns you off,
Bruh.
man.
Nah, man. And
I
Lomo
mean, I
ain't
said
doing
this
enough for
in one of
that belt,
my
man.
previous videos. Yeah, right, and that too. But I said this in like one of my previous videos that like some people I guess feel like uh if you're not from that country and there's a fighter that might be getting mistreated or saying done wrong or whatnot, that you can't speak up or something. Like I live with integrity and it's about fairness. And it's like somebody deserved their opportunity to get a title shot. I don't care that Deontay Wilder's our American champion, bro. Like you shouldn't be ducking the dude. You shouldn't be allowing the WBC to protect you from this guy who worked his way up the rank in the sanctioning body just like you did. And he got his opportunity with
Exactly.
Stavern. Why Dillian White can't get his opportunity with Deontay?
That,
Why he
that,
got
that,
to go
that right there
fucking
is some
well over
bullshit.
600 days? That shit, I don't
It
That's,
it,
understand
that's,
that. How
that's
people,
crazy.
it come down to people taking the easy route and getting gifts and just saying, "Well, I'll accept it. I worked hard to where I'm at," instead of using their integrity and saying, "Nah, man, I don't want it like that." Like Devin Haney should have been. I get it. He didn't have much choice in the matter, and he still got the WBC title, and that goes for Lomachenko too. Like it's like, but come on, man. I worked for this. This is my dream. This is my passion to beat the guy that beat the guy. And now you just taking that away from the fighters, you're taking that away from the fans, and they want us to pay for this shit. And it's like between the organizations and the networks monopolizing the entire weight divisions, it's getting really nasty, man. Like it's getting disgusting. I
let
don't
me get
like
to
it at
this.
all.
Hold on, let me get to the chat.
I just think it's bullshit. Be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, it really is. For real.
I can't stand it,
That
man.
that's
And
that's just crazy, man. Like,
when
what
you
the fuck?
yeah, and then with the VADA testing, guys don't have to take VADA testing. I'm gonna drop 2 videos today about the WBC franchise belt, and I'm gonna drop one about motherfucking VADA testing. That everybody should be in the top 10 and the champions should be tested for VADA in every organization. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Man,
Because you don't know who the
WBC,
best
they,
is.
they need to kick rocks, man.
It
WBC need to kick rocks, dog. Like for real. Like they don't give a fuck about none of their fighters. They don't give a fuck about nothing. They don't give a fuck about anything, bro. And like I was paying attention to the Spence fight, right? They had the nigga belt already ready, bro. But then Sean
Mm.
Porter's at the convention and shit with these niggas with the nigga Suleiman, and they all hugging and
Brought
shit. And I'm
the
like, man, how can you how can you be cool with a nigga that was basically going against you, bro? And you was the champion.
Yeah.
Like they don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about nothing,
Right.
man. They only care about money, bro. That's all it is.
Yep.
They don't give a fuck about nobody.
Yep.
Man, go ahead and fight Dillian White, man. Go ahead. If you can beat his ass, which everybody think you can, go ahead and get him out the way, man.
Right.
So niggas like us don't have to keep making these fucking videos about why Dillian White is still a fucking mandatory. He hasn't been able to get his fight for 2 years. Go ahead and knock a nigga out, man. Like for real. What the fuck is the problem? Go ahead and knock the nigga out and shut
Yeah.
us up.
Just do it.
Please shut me up.
Exactly.
For real. This is one last thing I have to talk about.
mhm.
For real.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
some bullshit. Like
it
you gotta be
is, man.
fair, man. Come on, man. Come on,
The only
Wilder. You a big dog. Okay. Get Dillian White, get his fans too. Nigga from the UK, get his fans. Knock him out.
yeah,
Take his
exactly.
fans. Take his show.
Make it bigger, and you're gonna get bigger paychecks. Make yourself bigger,
All
build
right,
your
so what the
brand.
nigga on steroids? He probably still can't even beat you. Go ahead and knock his ass out.
Because if
For
you do it
real.
on if you do it on other levels, you're gonna draw more casual boxing fans, and you're gonna draw if you do it like on some immoral shit. Like I'm gonna fight this guy. I'm just gonna, and you stick to your own way. You ain't ever gonna fall off, even if they trying to push you out. And it's just like they just buying into it. You know what I mean? The cash there, the check there, and but they literally killing their fame because people ain't stupid. You know, by taking these things, man.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly. You know what I
they could
mean?
be big
Like,
time, man. And then that will help them when
yeah.
they sign when they renew their contract. You know,
That's
it's
what I'm
like I
saying. Wilder need to
Yeah.
step the fuck up, man. He need to step up.
Wilder
Like for real.
Wilder could be like a big time dude, man. He got the punch. I don't know if he got like I think he could work on his skills a little bit, but he got the punch. And if he was doing things like the right way and wanting to fight these guys, you know what I'm saying? Then it would push him over the edge to where people would start backing him. Like more people will get on him, not just casual people and people who are benefiting from from backing him. I'm talking about people will just start backing him because he could be a great fighter, man. I mean, he got the length, he got the speed. He just I don't think he got the skills. Like, and if he developed the skills, he'd make life a lot easier on himself. If he just pumped that jab, moved around, and didn't look like he was just running around, worked on his footwork and some serious basics, and then got even
And
into
not load up
countering.
so
Could you
much, man.
imagine how nasty he would be if he could box? He just be counting on that right
Yeah.
hand. He fell in love with that
Right.
right hand, man. He
You just
could
load
have.
up too much, man,
Exactly.
I think.
He don't
He
want to
got drunk
invest.
off that shit.
He don't want to invest in the art of his own craft. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because I, I,
And I've
I,
I
always
mean,
said,
cause
right? I've always said, right? Don't mean to cut you off, bro. Always said, man. You know what I mean? I love Wilder as a boxer, bro, and I love him as a human, right? But at the same time, it's like, dog, you can't. Your power's not going to carry you all the way like that. You know what I mean? For real, because it's going to be a Bama who get in there who can actually take your motherfucking punch, and that's all you got. Now we ain't come across that guy yet. You know what I mean? Because except for Tyson, I mean he got knocked out, but he got back up. But at the same time, it's going to be a nigga. It's going to be a guy who's going to hop in that bitch. Who's whereas though your power is not going to affect him like that. You know what I mean? You're not going to knock him out. And then what you going to have after
mm,
that? You know what I mean? For real.
right.
Like
It's
yeah.
when someone like Tyson Fury, a feather fisted fighter, can compete in the heavyweight division as well as he does, that tells you right there the skills pay the bills. So if you got that type of punch and you got some skills, you're gonna move. You're gonna move mountains. You're gonna move
Yeah, you're gonna be a
mountains.
serious problem.
Yeah, you're gonna move mountains. And
Definitely gonna
why
be a serious
wouldn't you?
problem.
Yeah, could you imagine that you would be like an elite person? He could go down in history as one of the best if he just put it together and kept growing like Canelo did. Canelo took that spanking from Floyd Mayweather and then just turned his game up like 100 levels, And I'm like, good for him. He learned from it because that was like what happened to Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine Taylor got in there. He fought Bernard Hopkins, who was the pound for pound champ. He beat him, and it didn't matter who was in his corner. After he beat him, he didn't listen to nobody. Emmanuel Stewart, nobody. He beat the pound for pound champ, and he never, just because his style matched up well with Hopkins, he never advanced his game. He never tried to get better. And then that's why when people figured that out, he didn't have no answer for him because he didn't have nothing in his pocket to go to. So it's constantly
They
about
got drunk.
growing. Yeah, yo, got drunk off their own
They got
fame and their
drunk.
own
They got
hype.
drunk off of that fame, off of that hype.
Yep.
They got
Hey,
drunk off of
shout
that
out to
fame and
everybody.
off of that hype, man.
Real shit. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Lewis Comer says, when you marinate fights, you end up like Joshua Hurd. When you step up your competition, you look like Spence. Damn.
Hmm. And Spence could be something too. He had everybody backing him when he first started out because Thurman was avoiding him. Porter really didn't talk about him. Garcia didn't talk about him. But he just, I don't know, man. Like I don't know what happened with him, man.
Man, Earl literally could have, literally, like, it was just so many mistakes in that fight. He literally, if he would have fought the way, in my mind, I thought he was going to fight, he could have won the fight easy. I
Yeah.
feel like he could have beat Sean pretty easily, but he just, went in there and he put too much pressure on himself to try to get this KO.
I
That's what
disagree
happens,
with that.
man. These guys, go ahead, go ahead.
My bad, bro. I disagree with that, man. Like for real, I think a lot of people they be overhyping Earl, right? And they be underrating Sean.
No, I already knew Sean was
Sean was a
I mean,
monster.
I already knew he was gonna be
Yeah.
a problem.
Sean, he been
Kind of broke up a little bit.
Yeah, Sean would be good at anything he did in sports. He just got that
this on his
mentality,
yeah,
that hardworking mentality.
He was athletic. He was athletic,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Super athletic.
yeah. Like I couldn't see Spence outboxing Sean because like if you look at Sean Porter's fights, right? The fights were as though like versus you guys. You
Mm.
know what I mean? He wasn't really bullying you guys like people thought he would. You know what I mean? Even though that was
But
that was a
let me,
superb close fight. You know what I mean? But
let
at
me
the
ask you a
same time, Sean was like outboxing this nigga.
right, but let me ask you this quick question. Who do you feel is a better boxer? Errol or Keith?
That depends on
The
what you're looking
better
at.
boxer, right? Because
I
see, the
think
thing is with Earl, I don't know because Keith, and I'm gonna take away the Pacquiao fight, right? I'm gonna take that away. But
Why?
Keith, because Keith really didn't look the same to me. You know what I mean? Keith didn't do what Keith normally does.
Keith
You know what I
fought good
mean?
as
Like, you
fuck.
know what
He
I mean?
just I was
Like 1, 2, like
I
you
just felt
understand
Pacquiao
what I'm saying,
better.
right? Keith versus Pacquiao is not Keith versus Danny or Keith versus Sean. That's not the
I
same Keith looking at.
I
That's
hear
because
what you're
that
saying.
Manny Pacquiao style.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Because everybody, I'm gonna tell you exactly why Keith had such an issue with Pacquiao, and this is what I said. I had said it on a different platform before I got down with the UGC, and I was like, he's not ready prior to the fight. I was like, he gonna get that shock and awe, and he ain't gonna know because he already said, well, he got short arms, he got T-Rex arms. I'm like, it's his legs. He don't need long arms. he's gonna explode in there with
Mm,
them big flurries, and he gonna catch him with that left, and it's gonna be that shock and awe. He gonna feel that shock and awe, and that's exactly what he did. But he got up like a champ, and he fought on, and Manny took a year off after that fight, so Thurman kind of did his thing too. He just didn't pull out the win. You know,
yeah, I
Thurman
felt
was
he
catching
fought
him with some
a
nasty
pretty
shots. Yeah,
ridiculous
but
shit. Yeah,
but
Right.
ridiculous
as for
shit in
them
there.
two, being boxers, you can't really say who's the better boxer because they got two different games. Like
Right.
Earl's
Well,
got that.
okay, let's just
Earl's
look at the
got that.
different dimensions. Look at the
All right. Well, Earl's got
go ahead, go ahead.
that shell defense, and then he's got a decent jab, and he kind of just sets things up, and then he comes in for the kill. He got a killer instinct, and but what Thurman
Well,
is,
let's
Thurman
just
got
let's
more
do the simple.
dynamic. But I'm just saying,
Right,
like
right.
Thurman
Good.
is more
Right.
dynamic, where
Too.
he can use angles, he can switch up speeds, and he's got this
Mhm.
elusiveness about him where he could just like turn sideways and just launch a fucking stellar ass uppercut that just looks
Right.
phenomenal. Like a haymaker from an
So
Exactly.
odd
my
angle.
point, my whole point, my whole point for even asking that, and for you to even break all those factors down, was to kind of counter what Rocket said about Sean not really being a good boxer. He was able to fucking keep up with Keith. Keith can
Well,
No,
fucking
no, no, no.
box.
I didn't say Sean wasn't a good. That's not what I was saying. What I was saying was what you had said that if Earl would have had a different game plan, he would have beat Sean, like really beat Sean. And I said I don't know about that because Sean
Oh,
is like people underestimate Sean. Sean can box.
mhm.
He really can
Right,
box,
right.
but he just choose to brawl. You know what I mean? Like that nigga can box,
Yeah.
bro. And Earl, see the thing is, Earl lacks defense, bro. He do. The nigga close his eyes when he go back. Like when he come, like come on, bro. Like
I
what?
just don't feel like he's a better boxer than Keith. Like it's a lot of factors like that. That just like, yeah, we can say Keith is weak to the body. We can say that. But
mhm.
when you look at other different dimensions, I just don't think Earl is a better boxer than Keith. You know what I'm
Hell
saying? I,
no.
I don't,
Keith
I don't
Keith
even see that.
combinations are vicious, bro.
Because y'all said like you really can't say who's a better boxer. I'm like, I can. I could
No,
definitely
no,
Yeah,
say.
no. I
this
got
is.
I got Keith being a better boxer. I just had to think about it for a second. That's all.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think Keith is a. I don't know. It's a toss up because you're talking about two completely different styles. You talk about a come forward guy and a come forward guy, and when he comes forward, and you got to give this to Spence. When Spence comes forward and he jabs his way in, and then he keeps that shell
Mhm.
up, and then he rips them combinations to the body, and then starts working the head late. He got a steady slow game where he's gonna break you down and he's gonna beat you up, and
Mhm.
he sinks it in. I
Right.
mean, it's just the style. So me
Effective
myself, you
pressure.
guys,
He has
yeah.
a very
But
effective
on his
pressure.
back foot, he got issues. On his
Yes,
back foot, he got
severe
issues,
issues.
and that's why I think Bud's the best because he can do it all. And I've said that 1,000 times, man. Like that dude can
Yeah.
box. He got. I think he's a better boxer than Thurman.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He is.
That dude,
There's no
he's
doubt about that.
just so smooth in the ring, man. And even
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
gets touched up,
I
everyone's like,
agree.
"Oh, look, he got touched up. He got touched up. He got touched up." I'm like, "Shit. So what? Watch what happens. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
slow,
Right.
methodical ass whooping, and then it might just be a one punch knockout because he got that. Everyone was saying that. I got into a debate with one dude, and he was like, "Well, what happens if if Khan touches him up, butt up?" I was like, "Khan touches everybody up he fights before he gets knocked out.
Right.
He just got that
Right
shock and
before you
awe
go to sleep.
speed. Yeah, but he got that speed, man, and he makes plenty of mistakes. It's just he's so fast; it's difficult to time him. But then once you time him and he slow down a little bit and you work that body, you're gonna have a good target in front of you. So that's
That's
what his
another thing too.
downfall is.
Like Dragon Leg said, facts, Wilder and Spence like defense. That's another thing too. Like I feel like Spence defense is not that good, man. Not
It
for
ain't.
somebody who really knows how to. throwing combinations and throw in angles and be awkward. Like he can get
Nah,
hit, bro. He don't have no head movement,
he
none of that.
he got a basic.
Imagine him versus Keith, bro. Imagine him versus Keith.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
want to know something about Keith? Keith might not be the best boxer in the motherfucking world, but guess what? At least the nigga do got a little bit of defense, bro. The nigga be moving. He be getting
That's
the
what I'm
fuck up out
saying.
of it.
He can move, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
for real.
And
They got
you
crazy
gotta come get
combinations.
Keith. You gotta come get Keith. And by the time you get to Keith, Keith might plant and start throwing like 3 or 4
Mm-hmm.
shots, nigga, all hard shit.
Yep.
And it ain't gonna
I,
just
I,
be easy to just
I,
yeah,
I,
that shit.
And make you rethink
All
your
of
whole
that shit. That
strategy.
shit make you exactly make you
I think I,
second guess that shit.
I think besides Sean Porter, I think Terrence Crawford's toughest fight would be a full, healthy, focused Keith. I think
Oh
that'll
yeah,
be his toughest fight.
I've always said that that's the biggest chess match, like the best chess match at welterweight. Like to me, for a real boxing fan, somebody who like just the overall skill set and not just look for KOs, that will be a good fight. Like that's the best fight I think at 147 because
I
they're gonna
don't
be in
think
there
so.
trying to outthink each other.
Nope. I
You don't
don't
think
think
that's the
so. I
best
have to
fight?
disagree. Nope. I got to disagree, and I like Keith, but I think Bud's going would be too much for Keith because the one thing you guys are forgetting is Bud digs to the body
Shit,
hard.
Bo,
Yo, he
Bomac
digs.
That
said
is
like
that is
he
true.
said
That is
no he
true.
do,
He,
but
But
Bomac
he'll
yeah
step to the
I
Keith is
think
side and
I
hard
catch
favor
you with
him
too.
to
that.
win.
Keith is hard as
I
I
fuck
favor him to
though.
win, but I just feel like he'll get hit with he'll get hit with some shit too by
I
Keith
think
to where it will
Yes,
make it interesting for us to really see
yes,
if he
yes. He
could deal
will
with
get
that
hit.
147 power.
He
well
will get hit with
that's
So
some
true
that's
shit.
gonna make it
too.
interesting.
That could be true too, but I got to disagree. I think Spence would be the easiest fight for him. And
Oh, of course. Hell yeah.
I think that
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Porter
I
would be
agree.
the toughest fight for him
Porter,
because
yeah, I was about
Yeah,
to say Porter might be a
yeah.
tough fucking fight
because he can
for him.
take them body
Cause
shots
he's
and
too
he gonna
strong.
keep coming. Yeah, he's a tough dude,
He's
man.
strong as
He's a
fuck.
tough dude,
I
and
don't see him knocking out
he get.
Sean if he beat him.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
see him
think
knocking out Keith either, though.
I
I don't see him
do.
knocking
Nah,
out Keith.
I think it's possible.
I don't know. I think if he
I
catch
It's
him to the
because
body
possible,
and break him down
because
but
when
it's
he
in the
catch
also
him
late
to the
rounds, he
body,
possible
might
he
be able
gonna
to
send
that
catch
up a
he
him.
knocked him out.
headshot. Yeah, and I seen Keith hurt by a lot less bigger punches than I don't think people give Bud enough respect for his pop. He got big pop. He got big pop.
Hey, y'all want to break that down for Lewis Coleman in the chat? He says, break down Crawford versus Thurman.
I
You
got
want to go
Crawford.
first?
I'll let you
I
go
mean, I'll
first.
go first. All right, well, I feel like in that fight, man, uh, Keith will probably come out blazing in the first early rounds, first 2 to 3 rounds. But Bud is gonna be collecting his data, and I just think that he gonna be laying them shots, man. He definitely gonna go to the body, because he know that that's Keith gonna get hurt to the body, so he gonna be trying to set up the body shots, and we know Keith fade. We've seen Keith fade in fights, so I think that they game plan, Bomac and them would be like, we know he gonna come out red hot early. Try to get some rounds in the early rounds if we can. If not, focus on the mid to late rounds. And I think that Crawford will step on the gas probably maybe seventh, eighth round, somewhere in there. It ain't because Keith gonna be having some hot shit, man, for him. To where like if Keith land, that would be my question mark. Like if he, because I done seen him spar with like 154-pound niggas and shit like that, but Keith don't hit soft, man. People gotta understand that. So if Keith catch him with a good clean shot and he's able to make his legs wiggle a little bit, that'll be, like they say, it may change your whole game plan up. So, but I still feel like Bud Crawford, man, he'll, I favor him by maybe a possible late stoppage, but definitely by a decision for sure. Unanimous or late stoppage.
Well, I see it going one or two ways, either or. I think if now remember, there's got to be a healthy Keith, all right, who ain't bullshitting in the fucking casino and shit 3 o'clock in the morning. All right, like he got to be
Yeah, that's
focused as
true.
well. with the same damn orange shirt on and shit. Like, you know what I mean? He got to be focused like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like he's been before. But anyway, if Keith hop on turns early, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
I
gotta do it early.
believe Terrence. I think Terrence will be very discouraged from coming in like he wants to. If Keith hops on him early, like he did Danny. You know what I mean? And when I mean come in early,
Keith
I
know he
mean
got to.
landing,
Yeah.
landing some nasty shit on him, letting them know, like, nigga, okay, you think shit sweet. Here you go. Bop, bop. Take that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if he gets Bud early, you know what I mean, and discourage him, I think the fight will go to Keith. But if
So basically, you saying
other
either Keith
situation,
early or Crawford late.
no. Well, I don't know if he'll knock Crawford out. What I'm saying is if he hop on Bud early, like landing
Oh, okay,
smoke,
I see what you're saying.
like he did with
Yeah,
Danny, then he'll win. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because I don't believe Bud has ever faced anybody like Keith before. You know what I mean? Like for real. The nigga is he's awkward as fuck, dog. Like for real. Like that's some Florida shit. Like them Roy Jones niggas, like them niggas be landing some nasty shit. Their combinations are fucking
yeah,
crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Like his
yeah,
combinations
bro.
ain't like everybody else's. Like he's throwing some nasty
Yeah,
shit up in there. You know what I mean? And
I was
Keith,
looking
if
at the
he hop on
loss.
Bud early, if he hop on Bud early and land some shit, and they get into a few fucking scuffles, trading and shit like that, I think Keith will get the better of that because he got more power and he's very unorthodox. He's going to move and shit. Bud will too, but he got more power. But if Bud is Bud and he's very relaxed, not willing to trade with
Right,
Keith and just be
right.
relaxed and just take his time with Keith, I think Bud will have the better chance. So it's either or with me. It's not just one person. Oh, that person is just no. Keith can't win. Bud can't win. It's
I think the key
it's two
question here,
scenarios.
man, is I think the key question of it is who's the more intelligent, and I think the answer that's the person that should win the fight. Who's the more intelligent fighter?
It's Bud, 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 and Bud. All the way around. I agree
That's the
with
guy I
Pat.
got to go with.
Yo, I have to go with Bud for the simple fact that I mean, even if Keith does do anything, I don't think it's gonna discourage him in whatsoever. He's been rocked, and then he just came back even stronger. Like he's got that adaptation. He's got what champions is made of. That's why I like him. He passed my eye test, and he passes all the other tests with me because he's just smart. He can punch. He can fight on his back foot. He can fight on his front foot. He can switch up speeds. He can box. He can jab. He can slug. He can do it all, man. And it's not that I'm on his nuts or anything. It's just I see what I see, man. And I know what a
Right.
champion is made of, and he's got all those tools. And he beats Keith because Keith is comfortable. Even if Keith comes in A1 game, he beats Keith for the simple fact that 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 fucking Keith is comfortable. He got his little fine ass chick on the side. He
Mm-hmm.
got off 2 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's gotten comfortable, man. He's not as hungry as he used to be. I would have made it 60-40 or no 70-30 Bud, but being the way that Keith is now, I got a 70-10. He got to land a big shot and get him out of there. And
Oh no.
one of the people in the chat said that Keith could get out of trouble. Keith can't get out of Crawford trouble. I don't see that happening. If if if
Yeah,
if
nah.
dude had him hurt, if Crawford hurt him the way that these other guys hurt him, which I think both of you well not so much Black, but I think you might be not thinking about it. If and which he could hurt him easier than any guy that he's ever fought. Like, has Keith ever fought a guy like Crawford? Think about that. He hasn't. And I got Bud all day. I put money on that. And for all you Spence fans out there, I like Spence, but when you put your money where your mouth is when that fight go down. If it go down, because I'm gonna be out here betting everybody. Better believe that. I'm getting paid.
Yeah, but IQ isn't everything though. A motherfucker can have all the IQ in the world, but he can still get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, it's possible. That's
You
why I
know what I
said
mean?
10% chance.
Muhammad
But I play it
Ali's
by the
fucking
numbers.
IQ was jumping out the gym, and that nigga lost a few fights. Excuse my French. You know what I mean? So IQ ain't everything. It helps a
True.
lot.
That's true.
It helps a lot, but it ain't everything. And I just can't go off of IQ. Like I said, I can see either one of them winning. It all depends on Keith. It really just depends on Keith. For real, for real. You know what I
80-20
mean?
Bud. 80-20 Bud.
Huh?
I disagree. Say it with chest. 80-20 Bud. 80-20 Bud. Doubt about it,
Hell
man.
no. Hell
I'm
no.
saying
But ain't
80-20.
80-20? Fuck no.
Yep.
Fuck
80-20 Bud.
no. Man,
80.
no, hell no. Hell no. Nah.
I have to
Nah.
disagree. I have to disagree.
I mean, we just agree to disagree, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You a Bud fan. You
Nah,
more
I
of a
feel
Bud
you. I
fan.
feel.
Yeah,
Nah,
you know what I mean?
I like Keith Thurman. I like his style, man. He's fun to watch because he's so dynamic and he can use angles and he throws them haymakers and it's beautiful the way he does it. I'm just saying, I don't think Bud's gonna be there for all that. That's all I'm saying. I don't think.
And you think Keith is gonna be there for all the Bud shit?
Hey, bro, y'all keep
Well,
ripping.
if
Give me like 15 minutes, man. I'll be back on.
all right, I
All right.
say that nah. I don't think Keith's heads in the game the way it is supposed to be. And on top of that, I don't think I don't see it. Like I mean, he can hurt him. It's possible he could hurt him. You're right. It's possible he could hurt him, but I see Bud getting out of it. I don't see Keith getting out of it. I think
Yeah, I mean
I don't.
you're right. If Keith just hops off a mountain with his flute and shit, and then just hop in the ring with Crawford. That's why I said before I made my prediction. I said if Keith is
Oh yeah, it's
focused,
100. Yeah, I hear
that's the
you.
key. That's the
And
key
he's a
word.
smart
If
dude.
Keith is focused,
He's a smart dude,
huh?
so it's possible that he gonna show up 110. But I'm saying, I don't know, man. I'm just taking Bud because I think Bud got the all around game. I think Bud got the all around
Hey,
game.
Yeah, I
can
mean,
y'all hear me?
there's nothing wrong with
Yeah, we
taking
can
Bud
hear
at
you.
all. Like, but I can see
Hmm.
Bud winning clearly, of course. And anybody who say Bud wouldn't win that fight is fucking smoking K2. You know what I mean? Like,
I
that's
want to
just
say
being real.
this. I want to say that one factor in that maybe people might not be thinking about is he might have took a lot out of him a little bit in this Pacquiao fight. He took some big shots too. He's been a lot of injuries and shit. So just never know, man. Crawford more fresher and less miles on him, I think.
And he's comfortable. And he's comfortable, man. He's too comfortable right now. I just feel like he's way too comfortable to be super elite the way he should be because he's an amazing fighter. Like I said, I like watching you fight. I like watching Spence fight. But I think that the guy that would give Bud problems is Sean Porter. Just with his brawling style, he slips the jab here and there. I think Bud would probably figure him out, but uh, in the end and pull off a
I
decision
agree with that. That'll be his toughest.
because
Sean.
I
Sean will
think
be his fucking
Sean
toughest.
gonna be coming, and when he slip that jab and just jump on him, he gonna have to keep change. But that's why I like about Bud. Bud makes the adjustments, and not every like Keith makes the adjustments too, but it takes him around or two. Bud makes the adjustments on the fly. And that's what makes a champion. So I'm gonna play it by the numbers and just take Bud in any welterweight fight. I bet against
I
you
would
one
tell
time.
Bud to stay the fuck away from
That was
Porter.
Yeah, I would too, but they
I
boys
think
too.
Bud needs to
But
stay the fuck away from Porter, bro.
I but I mean, I don't think it's either like I know
He
they
said
boys
stay
and
away from
all,
Porter.
but I think you can't tell either one of them to stay away from each other. I think eventually they're gonna fight too, and because they both competitive. When you get to that type of status, and and you got a guy like Porter who just is always the underdog, even when even when deep down people think he favored. he just coming to win, and he coming to be competitive, and Buzz the same way. You know what I mean? And I just see them guys being the best fight. I see that being the
Yeah,
best fight in the welterweight division.
yeah,
I would like to see.
yeah.
I would
No
like to
doubt. That
see
would be the
Keith.
best
I
fight.
would like this. Yo, I'll tell you the toss up fight that I can't call is Keith and Spence because
Shit. No, that's
Spence
not a toss up. That's not a
really
toss up. After
no.
what Spence just went through?
Now I don't
Hell
know,
no.
but Spence digs to the body all night. So it to me that makes it a toss up because and he got some decent body shots. You can't sleep on his body shots, and he got a
Yeah.
decent jab. Uh, but that's gonna show you right there where Spence's chin is, and where Keith's and what Keith does under pressure with a guy that's focused on his body all night. 12 round focused on the body, not just, oh, I landed a body shot. Now I'm gonna go after him. You know what I'm saying? He's got knocked
You
down.
know what? I can see this. I can see that fight going just like Danny Garcia's fight with Keith. Keith hop on him, discourage the fuck out of him, and Earl's gonna have to play catch up. That's how I can see that fight going for real. Because Keith ain't gonna play with Earl. He's not going. He's not in this for play. He already know that you be going to niggas' bodies. He know you a beast. He's going to put that thing on you. Pop, pop, pop. Here you go. Take that. You know what I mean? And that can really, like, for real, like, people don't understand, man. Like, when you hop on a nigga early
Yeah,
and you
you could end the
fucking
fight.
land some
And
mean shit on a nigga,
mhm.
and you land some mean shit on a nigga, bro, that shit will discourage the fuck out of you.
But
You
that's
know
what
what I
I'm
mean?
saying.
It
Like
would. Because you're gonna be scared.
when you seen Keith, but um, when you seen Keith go through that with Pacquiao, he didn't get scared. He still went. He still went for it. Like, but it took him a couple rounds to adjust, and that's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like, but he's a warrior. Like the dude who just dropped the comment prior to Rahman, he's a warrior. Like he's tough. He does adapt, but it usually takes him like a round or two to do so. And I don't think when it comes to Bud that's like nah. I think Bud takes him out. I think Bud takes him out.
Nah, I definitely don't see Bud taking him out. If anything, I got to go into a decision. I don't think
Okay.
Bud's power. Well, if he goes to Keith's body, yes, I'll give you that. Like, if do the body shots, yes, but headshots, no. I don't like, for real. I love Bud too. You know what I mean? But I don't see him knock Keith out. Nah, not at all.
Okay.
The body shots,
I mean,
yes, I'll give you that.
nah.
I can definitely see that.
I hear you, but in Keith's fight prior to Pacquiao, he got tagged with a headshot and was rocked.
That's a rusty Keith though, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Like, I can't really think of a fresh Keith. You know what I mean? Who's been off, who got some tune ups, who's looking like the same Keith from back then versus a Keith versus Keith who was in his first tune up fight. I can't really do that.
Yeah,
I
but
really
let's
can't. You know what I mean?
right, but don't fall in love with your memory because he may not never be that Keith again.
Right. That's why I say if only
If
Keith
he's
is
a game,
focused.
yeah, he's his
If
A
he's
game.
on his A game, if Keith coming in on some bullshit, then dog, I love Keith, but I'm gonna have to keep it real. That's why you know what I mean? I'm part of the UGC family, bro. I'm gonna have to keep it real. Keith, go home with your wife, dick her down, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Invest some money or something, man. Go home. You know what I mean?
So
Like, for real, I'm gonna keep it real.
Rahman says Porter been overrated after he beat a slow head movement southpaw. Notice how the difference of the few months Porter went from paper champ after Ugas to being robbed by Spence. Um,
Yes.
yeah, but at the same time, you got to keep in mind about Porter. Uh, you know, I think Ugas is nasty. He got some crazy timing. He wanted he
Yeah.
he wanted he wanted Porter to trade with him. He was looking for the in between punches to catch him in between his shots. And that's exactly why Porter boxed him. You know what I mean?
Right,
Same as Spence.
right.
I think Spence boxed like everyone says. Oh, Spence wanted to show his skills against Mikey. I feel like in the early rounds he got tapped with some shit and was like, "Let me use my jab.
Exactly, man. I can't
Let me
believe
use."
people was saying that bullshit.
I mean, because if Spence wanted to take out Mikey, he would have took Mikey out. He couldn't get Mikey out of there. But I'm saying Mikey probably got a damn good chin. I mean, and everyone says, well, he been knocked down by lighter weight guys, but he ain't have his full strength. So when he went in there, he's he's a bigger guy that fights at a lower weight division, but he's short. So when he had his full strength, he could take them shots. Because when you dehydrate yourself and you break yourself down like that to make weight, you become weak. Your punch resistance gets smaller. So I mean, he could probably take a big shot, being that that motherfucker was sparring with Maidana all the time too. So
Yeah,
he could take a
I'm gonna
shot.
keep it
And
100. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Spence power ain't all what it's cracked up to be, bro. For real, man.
Nah, it's really not,
I
bro.
can't I
Really.
can't go there with anybody, bro. For real. His
yeah,
power ain't all what it's cracked up to be, man. He couldn't get little ass Mikey up out of there. Hydrated or I don't care. If your power is that great, you would have got his little ass up out of there, man.
Earl
Straight
got
up.
the strong man power, but he ain't got that crack. He got the crack like Danny, like
Exactly.
Keith, like Manny, like like a Bud. Like they got crack.
he did
His shit
crack
is just
Sean though, and Sean's eyes rolled in the back of his head, so
no,
he got to have some
no,
sort of crack.
he get credit. He get credit for that punch, but if you seen it, Sean was throwing a punch at the same time he got hit.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah,
you
he
know,
caught him between punches. Yep.
you know,
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you there, Black. But I don't see Danny Garcia even fucking with Spence.
Uh
I
I
know
can see
everyone
Daddy
is
fucking
gonna.
with Spence.
I don't. I think Danny's a great fighter. I like watching him fight because he stays in the
yeah, I think
pocket.
Danny
But
can get
he
can
got a
get.
short he got short reach and he been beaten by a jab on numerous occasions.
If Spence decides to hang outside and actually box Danny and not try to fucking trade punches,
Exactly. That
yeah,
he did it with
Spence
Mikey.
can win.
Yep.
But knowing Spence, bro, knowing Spence, he's fucking immature. He's gonna go in that bitch
We'll
and
make a
try to trade
statement.
with Danny.
Yeah,
Hello?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't buy that. I don't believe that. I don't think he's gonna try to make a statement. I think maybe one of the reasons why he been so quiet, what I mean, is probably because he reestablishing his whole game. Probably he might be on some good shit. He might. It could go the other way too. He might be trying to. Nobody could get a hold of him because he probably realizing, after that death experience, that close to death experience, he might be realizing that he got the wrong team around him and he need to work on some shit. You never know, And
yeah.
I
True,
mean,
Bill.
if he may not want to, he may if he's smart, if he ain't trade with Mikey, he ain't gonna trade. What makes you think he gonna trade with Danny?
I mean,
Yeah, you
good
got a
question.
point there, but it all depends
He
on
said if he
Spence.
didn't trade with Lil Garcia, what make you think he gonna trade with Big Garcia? What's happening out TBA?
Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. This your boy, Mr. 214, Senior Dos Uno Cuarto, Senior Dos Catorce. I do represent that UGC, that underground community, UGC Boxing Channel, True Media, Realest Boxing Talk. Y'all know how I'm coming. Shout out to Black, shout out to 1-2 Kid, and shout out to the other homie who on her, Wasa, I think that's his name. What's popping?
Rocket.
Salute, huh?
Rocket.
Oh, Rocket, salute to Rocket, salute to you. I see you on here talking that shit. Salute to the whole UGC chat. Shout out to Lisa, Samuel, and everybody else that's in that chat, you know what I'm saying? We are the realest, man. Shout out to my dog, the Black Horseman, you understand me? Man, I'm telling you, my boy Black Horseman, the truth. Dropping these videos, this editing game is, oh my God. Shout out to my dog, man.
Man, shout out to everybody, man, in the YTBC that's putting up that realest boxing talk, man. Salute. Shout out to you, bro, man. Shit, you out here working, man.
Yeah, man, we
Making
just
moves.
come. Yeah, we just come from a big time sparring. All the gyms around the city of Dallas, Fort Worth, they all came together at Vivero Boxing Gym. And me being who I am, I had to show up and show out.
Yeah, doing your thing,
IOTBA
bro.
in the
So,
house, talking that shit, addressing that. Go ahead, do your thing.
Hey, Black, I had to fuck Jalik up last night, bro.
bro, hey, get it. What happened? Well,
Hey, bro,
I missed everything. This is all new to me and shit. What
that
happened?
motherfucker gonna come on there talk about he ain't never lost no debate. I'm
Oh,
like, nigga, come on, Jalik, stop that shit. Stop that old fake ass persona that you trying to put on, my nigga. That's why I tell that nigga, that's why you don't come over to the UGC no more. Because that shit you do don't slide with us, nigga.
I don't know what's up with him. He don't hit us up no more. But yeah. So he was whose platform was he on? Because
We was on
did he go?
shout out to my nigga D Jefferson. We was on Speak Your Mind Sports Talk.
Oh, okay. So he was, yeah, because he ain't putting up no videos on that lately, I think.
Yeah, he was on there
I haven't
talking.
been.
He was on there talking that dumb shit, and I had to roast. Man, I fucked him up last night.
You fire roasted that nigga, man. Damn.
Man, you don't fuck like I say, bro. Don't get on here talking that shit, my nigga. When you done been on the UGC, nigga, and everybody done dominated your ass over here, fam. Stop playing with me, bro. Don't get on here and put all this false ass advertisement on Speak Your Mind Sports Talk like you ain't never lost no debate, nigga. You ain't never won no debate, nigga.
Oh shit.
Hey, look, Black, this
He
was
said you had
crazy
it
right here.
backwards.
Black, look. Black, this was crazy right here. I tell them niggas when you my first time coming to the UGC, right? Like I wasn't even affiliated with UGC yet. So Jalik, he was just like a little engine that could. You hear me? He wanted to see if he could make a statement, in the UGC to try to impress all these niggas. And I'm telling you, that's how he is. How I got in the UGC because I fucked him up, bro.
Damn. So you mean tell me your initiation was roasting Jalik and you was in there
Man,
like swimming?
hey, bro, that was my initiation, bro. Like for real, because
Yeah.
it's crazy, bro. But look, like I say, I salute him. Keep on doing what he's doing. It ain't no hate or nothing there. It's just nigga, don't get on here talking about you ain't never lost no debate or you the king, nigga. You ain't no king. You the king of your YouTube channel. But to get on here and say you the king, nigga, stop it.
What was it? What was the how did y'all even get into it? Was it a certain topic y'all was debating, or it was just he was just up
No,
there just
we
right?
were just really talking, and then this nigga talking about, oh, I ain't never lost no debate. These niggas can't fuck with me. All these niggas one dimensional and shit like that. I'm like, one dimensional, nigga. Who you talking to?
Can we get a name? Right.
But
Yeah,
I
man.
got on
But
his
it is
ass
what it is.
last night, bro. Ask my nigga Samuel. Samuel Shaw was there.
No,
Boston was there.
I saw it in the UGC hangout that they was like, man, did y'all see what TBA did to Jalik? I'm like, what the fuck? I missed it. I missed
Gave
the
him the
shit. So when
business.
you mentioned it, I'm like, yeah, I've been waiting to hear about this shit.
Say this, when I tell y'all UGC is the realest shit, bro, I'm telling we are the realest shit. It ain't no narratives. It ain't nothing over. I'm just so happy to be a part of this UGC movement, bro. Where you can have real motherfuckers come together. You see, like when say, look, Black, this is my thing right here, right? Me being from Dallas, Texas, right? So, I was concerned as fuck before I didn't want to put myself out there to speak on nothing yet, because me being from Dallas, I was concerned. I want to make sure that Earl Smith Jr. was okay before I
Right.
let him have it.
You did it the right
And
way. You did it the right way.
But everybody know that. Everybody know that IOTBA. They know that you ride with Spence, and
Right.
you just keeping it real. And all
But this
the
is my
haters
thing
out
right
there
here, bro.
saying it.
But that's why I'm so happy to be a part of the UGC because it's all real over here, right? And like, how people gonna respect me? Like, I get on that bullshit about everybody, bro. Everybody. Y'all remember I was getting on that bullshit, Black, about Andy Ruiz, all this partying he doing this shit.
Yep.
Not being focused. So how motherfucker gonna respect me if Earl Spence drunk, have a motherfucking wreck, and I don't get on his ass about it, bro? Come on, fam.
Yeah, you wouldn't be keeping the same energy, bro.
I wouldn't be keeping that same energy.
Hey, yeah, let me if y'all allow, right? I just want to say something real quick, man. This is not regards to any one of y'all. This is just for me. You know what I mean? I've been seeing some videos, man, of some disrespectful ass niggas, man. For real. Y'all niggas out there calling UGC bitches, bro. Where I'm from, you just can't call no nigga bitch. You gotta prove that he's a bitch. What you
Hey
can't
man,
do, cause you in front of a fucking camera and shit, and you on
Hey, yo,
YouTube.
yo,
Don't be calling no niggas bitches, man. For
yo,
real, man. Y'all need to pipe that shit down, for real, man. Stop being
hey,
disrespectful, man.
hey,
hey man, don't worry about it, bro. These dudes mad at their
Hold
life,
on,
bro.
who
That's all
said
it
that
is.
shit, Rocket Ship?
What's up, Angel? What's up, bro? We
Motherfucking
hear
yo,
you.
Money Brown.
what's up, man? Can y'all
Money
hear me
Brown
good?
calling UGC bitches.
He a
Oh,
Can
that
y'all hear me
sucker,
dude.
good?
bro.
Yeah, man. Don't worry about him, bro. He just, some people just mad. They
Yeah,
mad at
that's
their
why
life, man.
I didn't even want to name drop anybody, but that's why I just said what I said.
You didn't even have
Stop
to name
calling
drop,
niggas
but
bitches,
we
man.
already knew who you was talking about. It's the same person that always got something to say. So at this point,
Yeah, but
it's just
our
like,
TVA just
Yeah.
asked me who I was talking about, though. That's why I had to say his name.
no,
But
no,
if
no.
you
Yeah,
want the
yeah,
truth, you
you
come to
cool, but I'm just
UGC.
saying, in my mind, I already knew who you was talking about before you
But
even name dropped him. So yeah,
we let the little minions do what they do, man. We don't worry about the
You
little
know, you
minions.
know what? Real quick. Let me say something. At this point of the game, man. At this point right now, man. Whatever they say out there, it really is nothing because for the simple fact that they even paying us attention, they watch our videos, they watch our panel, they
yeah,
pretty
they
much
sub to us.
regurgitate everything what we say and then try to put a spin on it like they always do and try to make it theirs. You know what I mean? So
So
they
you
sit
telling
back
us,
in the
so
background.
Angel,
That's
is
why you
what
be
you
seeing.
saying? Angel, is what you saying? We give these niggas content?
We give them all their content, man. For the most part, listen. I'm not putting I'm not capping. I'm not putting 10 on it. It is what it is, man. Because every time we come out with something, probably like 2 or 3 hours later, they pretty much got the same title of their video. They mentioning stuff that we mentioned that we talked about. They're bringing up points that we talk about all the time, and then they try to spin it and try to deflect and distract and make up bullshit about us on the panel, stuff like that. And it's childish, man. It's childish, and it's really it goes to show that really, man. What did he say? Uh, imitation is the best form of flattery. And I'm flattered
Yep.
by it at this
Hmm.
point, man. I like thank you for your hate. Well, or y'all keep hating, man. Keep the hate up, man. I'm like on some star shit, man. Hate all you
Exactly.
want, man. You know
Exactly,
what I mean?
Angel. And it's an open platform. So if they want that smoke, they more than welcome to run their mouth
Yeah, but
and feel
Exactly.
you know
it
they
That's
never
all
and
I'm
feel the
they
heat.
never come
my
up
thing,
here, man.
my,
You know?
They
my thing
scared
is
of us
this,
over.
y'all. Like
Hey, they scared of
that
us
shit really
over
don't
here.
bother me like that. That shit really
Listen,
don't bother me like that. You know what I
and
mean?
listen,
It's just the fact. It's just the
and let
fact
me
that y'all.
go ahead. Say what you gonna say, brother.
Nah, I was saying that like the shit don't bother me, but at the same time, I gotta let you dudes know, man, for real. Like y'all can call us bitches all you want, but at the same time, bro, you looking stupid because you have no proof that we are. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like the shit don't bother me. Like when I seen it, I was a little disappointed. I'm like, man, whatever, man. But at the same time, dog, you ain't got no proof that we bitches. So right now, you just talking out the side of your fucking neck, man. For
Get
real.
up
Yeah.
on the open
And
You know what I
platform
mean?
and debate. Get up on the open platform and debate. I mean,
Man, you
say
know
it
they
with your
scared.
say it
You
with your
know.
chest.
Say
Say it
one,
with
two
your
kids.
chest.
You know them boys scared to come over here to the UGC and debate. Boy, they scared. Boy, scared
and
shitless.
and, and let me say another thing too, right? Again, here on this platform, we're fact based. We're unbiased here. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
we're fact based, and we draw our opinions from you know our facts and our research, right? And whenever we do get something wrong, you know, and whenever we do get something wrong, we here can admit that we're wrong and correct ourselves. And shout out to Bruce Vane for yesterday in his videos for correcting himself and saying that because it takes a real man to say, you know what, I made a mistake. I'm going to retract my statement and right. You know what I mean? And that is the true sign of a grown man, of a grown adult. Period. You know what I mean? Someone that has common sense, someone that has knowledge. and knows if they're wrong, he
That
can
just
look himself in the
that
reflect. You
just
know what, I
show.
fucked up, and
Hey,
I correct myself.
Angel, that just show his real true character of who he is. You
Yeah,
know, that
man.
show he got good
That's
character, bro. Shout out to
exactly,
Bruce, bro.
Exactly.
and that's what we deal here, and that's what we deal with on the realness on here, the UGC, the MBBC, IBF, P, and Bruce Van, and everybody that that come with the real facts, and don't just we don't try to be company men. You know what I mean? They ain't no company men over here. We not bored.
Exactly.
We don't stress super chats. None of that
Ain't, ain't,
stuff. You
ain't,
know what I
ain't
mean?
nobody over here bigger than nobody. You hear me? We ain't nobody. We don't hold rank.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody over here bigger than nobody. We all the same individuals, fam. All of us talk that shit the way we talk. We all equal over here. We don't pull ranks over here. You know, we ain't over here kissing nobody ass or saying this and that. You know, just we ain't doing that.
Exactly.
Look, it's like we not doing that. We may like certain individual fighters better than I might like a fighter. Angel may not like that fighter, or Angel might like a fighter. I may not like that fighter, but that don't matter though. Because at the end of the day, we keep it a buck over here, fam. Like that's what I fuck with about this UGC, fam. And I'm so happy to be a part of it, fam. I'm so happy to spread this shit every time I do anything.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. IOTBA, because we may have different opinions, but we walk the same fucking line. And that's what
Mhm.
it's about, man.
Exactly.
And that's what it's
Spoken like a
about.
true champ.
That's what it's about, man.
Yeah,
And
because see,
and
We not
people get caught up in all that other shit. Like people get caught up in this guy done did this and did that. Oh, or guys think they on a higher level and shit like that. That ain't how we coming over here on the UGC, bro. We don't do that. We don't because you done had this interview with this guy, that guy. We gonna put you at the top of you above. No, we all are equal over here, fam. It ain't none of that poor rank shit. You don't got to fall in line. You could give your true emotions on the UGC boxing channel, on 1-2 Kid boxing channel, on Angel Santos, on Rocket Strike 89 boxing channel, and on ILTBA, on Unbiased or Biased Boxing Talk, on Red Glove, what you say, IBF, Bruce Vane, MMBP, you know, like all of them, bro. Like for real.
Yeah, man. Like
Like,
these guys, man. Like I really don't really pay him no attention and shit. You know what I mean? Because for real, I don't pay attention. I really don't pay attention to fake guys out there, man. For real, man. Because for real, I don't like fakeness. I like real. You know what I mean? I don't like fake Jordans. I like real Jordans. You know what I mean? Like that.
real
That's how
shit.
I carry it, man. And for anybody to be riding on another man's nuts, dog, acting like he's invincible. You know what I mean? Telling people 2 + 2 = 5. I can't fuck with you.
You know
That's
what's
just period
crazy?
point blank, man.
You know what's crazy to me,
For real.
Rocket Strike 89? You know what's
Huh?
crazy? You know what's crazy to me, Rocket Strike 89? This was
What was
crazy
that?
how motherfuckers will get on here and they'll make videos about Kovalev and his drinking while he in training camp. And they'll talk about Kovalev, and when it comes to us talking about Earl Spence, then it's a problem. I don't get that.
Exactly.
Like I'm from Dallas, Texas, bro. Like I'm not one of them niggas who finna stay local
real.
for Dallas, Texas, or try to appease to my fucking city just because I'm here in the same city with these guys. I can give a fuck if I'm in the same city or not. They're gonna get that same energy. You know, let's stop trying to be a part of the problem. You know, we don't want to be a part of the problem. We want to be a part of the solution. And being a part of the problem is not letting Earl Spence know it's a problem there. You have a problem there.
Yeah.
It's a problem there,
Yup.
fam, because it showed me it was a problem when they reportedly over 100 miles an hour and we see the way that car flipped, fam. You know, do
And
we even
you
know?
know what, IOTBA?
Mm-hmm,
That means that you a grown ass man, right? That tells me you a grown ass man, right?
mm-hmm.
And that real shit runs through your bones, bro. These guys, fake shit runs through their bones and their blood, man.
How is
That's
Earl
all that
Spence?
means.
Look, Rocket, how is Earl Spence gonna get better? How is he gonna understand the magnitude of what just happened? How can he not understand? I don't care if they say, "Oh, he probably thinking about it." It don't matter. We need to still tell him this, and he need to understand this. It could have been innocent bystanders. On that
Yeah,
street to where when Earl Spence got out the hospital, he was going straight to jail if somebody would have got hurt or seriously injured bad. They don't want to talk about that. They just want to say, "Oh, let's just give him a pat on the back. He gonna be okay. Let's be happy with this and that." No, that's not okay because you need to understand the magnitude of what could have happened.
exactly. I agree. I agree 100%, man. For real. You know what I mean? That's just being mature about it. You know what I mean? Like even if it's our little brother who we love to death, if he fuck up, bro, you fucked up.
Hey, they calling
Like
me a snake.
ain't no hands, just the butts. You know what I mean? If
Hey,
you fuck up, you fuck up.
hey, Rocket, they calling me a snake down here in Dallas now.
Man, don't even pay attention to them bam ass niggas, man. For real, bro. Like,
Bro,
man, that's how I look at it, right? That's how I look at it. I don't care what anybody say to me, man. You know what I mean? I really don't care because guess what? At the same time, I'm still gonna go home with my family. I'm not gonna think about you again. I'm gonna eat some good food. I'm gonna spend some time with my kids, laugh with my kids, make some good loving to my wife, and you're never gonna be thought about again.
look, this was crazy.
That's how I look at life, man.
This was crazy. Rocket Strike 89. They wanted to call me a snake because I'm getting on Earl Spence uh, because of his irresponsibility. They want to talk about that, but why they want to talk about how I was standing in the front line taking all them bullets when everybody was coming at him and I was shooting bullets back? People don't want to talk about that.
In
That's
the
crazy.
beginning, IOTBA, you was pushing him. You were one of the reasons. You know what I mean? You were a part of his growth.
Bro,
So I mean,
hey, I'm my bad. Hold on, real quick. 1-2 kid. I want to let you finish. They ain't gonna give me no respect for that, fam. I
yeah,
was
but
the
who
one out here,
cares?
bro. I was the one out here talking that shit. I was the one out here going at everybody for going at Earl Spence because I felt like, okay, this is my guy from my city, and this is what I'm supposed to do. But they ain't gonna give me that respect. They not gonna say that. They forgot about all that shit. Even Earl Spence probably forgot about all of that. But just because of the relationship that me and him got right now, but it don't matter. That's still my guy. I still root for him, and he could believe whatever he want to believe. It's disappointing that he could believe that I ever thought that I wanted him to lose, bro. Anybody who know me know that'll never come up out my mouth, man.
Yeah, and it
Yeah, you know what I
hasn't.
mean?
It hasn't. It hasn't. And what you did was you just used common sense and you applied that common sense and that same energy that you've been doing from the very beginning, and you pushing it now. So I mean, you you helped grow him when you was out there on the radio stations and pushing him on Facebook prior to even being on YouTube. I remember all that shit. The shit you used to argue with me about the Charlo brothers when I would bring up
Boo
oh
Boo,
man,
Andre.
yeah, Andre. When I bring up, thank you. When I bring up Andre, you be like, nah, man, the Charlo is this, the Charlo is that, and I be like, man, nah, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? But we would get into it, but you was riding with them. You was
Yeah,
riding.
but see that, and you know what? But that's just like that was just a growth part of me. Like when you first come into this game, you don't understand
Yeah.
what you want to do and how you need to do it. So when I first came in this game, like I didn't understand. I just knew, okay, people from my city, people from my state. I'm gonna still cover this boxing. I'm gonna make sure I do like all these other city and states do. Get behind they fighters here 100% and just push them and go hard for them, fam.
Mhm.
But like
Right.
I say, things change though. Like like when
You
you see
just
people.
you want Earl to do the same thing.
Nah, but look, this the thing right here. Like my thing was like it's like what's understood don't have to be said. You feel me? So like
Mhm.
when people seeing me out here doing what I'm doing, right? That should never be questioned. Or if anybody ever try to come say, our TBA said this because the proof is in the pudding. Word to my boy Black Horseman. Me and Black Horseman, how you think Black Horseman knew me? Me and Black Horseman used to come on my live on Facebook. That nigga used to look
Mhm.
at me like I was absolutely fucking ridiculous and crazy because he was like, this nigga right here goes hard for this nigga Earl Smith. and my whole city because that's what I'm supposed to do. But it's just about I growed in this game and understand that I can't be biased with my city like that.
Right,
You know, this energy
right,
that I give to
exactly.
everybody else, I got to give the same energy to my city, and that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm not holding these guys' hands no more. You know, it ain't that I don't respect and love these guys, but if I'm gonna respect and love them and praise them, I got to respect and love them and give them their criticism too.
Being biased can always come back and bite you in the ass, man.
And you know, and being biased, bro, like it's okay to have your what I had to learn in this game, Rocket Strike 89, 1-2 Kid, and everybody on the UGC panel. I had to learn you could still have your favorite fighter and you could criticize him for the bullshit that he do, just like you do everybody else. You know, at the end of the day, a fighter should understand, like you're gonna. So if I really don't care if Earl is mad at me for my video I put out or the statement that I made about him. I don't give two shits because at the end of the day, he wasn't mad at me when I was. We was good when I was giving him all the praise in the world, you know. But now, since I criticize you for your irresponsibility and your mistake, and a lot of his people seem like they have a problem with me now, I don't care. If y'all don't like me, oh well. It's nothing going forward in this game of boxing that's going to stop me from doing my job the correct way. You
But
know,
IOTBA though, Earl never criticized you.
no, it's not that he criticized me. You know, it's just the actions and the different. You know, the actions of the way the
Because
actions will tell you everything, bro. Like
but
actions will
when
tell you.
you well sometimes, but what I'm just saying that you may be putting too much on his team and the people
No, no,
around
no,
him.
no, 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 no. I ain't putting too much on it, bro. Like this is real deal right here. Like, how I'm trying to say this.
Because I could recall when you was in his locker room hyping him up,
No,
and his
no, no.
coach
It would
was
no,
like,
no. Yeah, yeah, bro. Them the
he,
greatest, some of the greatest memories I've ever had, bro.
his
Like,
coach was like give him a minute, and he's like, nah, let him go.
so you remember seeing that, right?
Yeah,
So
you were like, you the greatest.
hold
You
on,
could
one,
do
two, kid.
this.
Hold on. Explain to everybody what happened. Explain.
You was in the locker room.
Uh huh.
I remember this very well. Yeah, you was in the locker room and you was just hyping him up like, yeah, you gonna do this, you gonna do that, you gonna do this, and he was feeling you and he was warming up, and then dude was like, nah, man, cut it out, give him some space, and you was like, you ain't saying nothing, and Earl was like, nah, let him talk.
Look, also, bro, man, 1-2 Kid. That's why I fuck with you, bro. Because see, I'm glad you said that, right? Because look, I was in his locker room. This is when I was in his locker room for Ocampo, right? And everybody was in there, all the stars, everybody who you could think of, Yellow Beezy. This one, Yellow Beezy was on top. And I'm looking at everybody around the room, you know, everybody in Earl warming up. I'm like, damn, everybody around her looking how clean they is. And I ain't mad at them because, you know, it's a big event. They looking
Right.
to see how clean they is and shit. I'm
But the
thinking to
only
myself,
reason they there is because of him.
yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, why nobody ain't
Mm-hmm.
over here saying nothing to him?
Yeah.
Getting them ready. I said, fuck that, 1-2 Kid. I said,
Mm-hmm.
fuck that. Nigga, I went over there and I started talking that shit, just like you said. Then his coach, Derek James, he gonna come over there and talk about, hey man, let him keep going, let him concentrate. Earl screamed, I said, no, let him keep talking. And
I
that's
like
when,
that shit. Yup.
bro, that's when everything started going down the drain because Derek James had, and you know, it, it, I,
That was
I
the
understand.
turn.
I
That was
understand he
the
got.
turn.
I understand that he got embarrassed in front of everybody that was in there because everybody was watching me when I was over there talking that shit to Earl. And when
That's why
Derek
you
tried,
ain't in the camp now.
yeah, and when Derek tried to walk over there and tell me, "Hey man, let him work," and Earl screamed at him like, "No, let him keep talking." And then Derek had to walk back with his hands up, you know, like, "Oh, okay, okay, my bad, my bad,"
Mm-hmm.
you know, like that. So I think that's where a lot of stuff changed. But the thing was, that's why I wanted. And I understand, you know, that probably made Derrick James feel a certain type of way. Look, I'm human enough to understand that. But what he have to understand is that wasn't me who told him to shut up and get back over there to do what you're doing. That was Earl's pick.
Exactly.
So so Derrick James,
Hey,
he took his.
my bad. I had to go pick my son up, so I'm back. So
Nah,
I
you
want
good.
to think
So
I'm back on that. Y'all continue because I got some shit to say about what I left off on. So go ahead.
and so look, Derrick James, he took his frustrations out on me, because I felt like he felt that, if Earl tell you to go on, me and Earl was cool, y'all, like real shit. Like, I still fuck with Earl. I don't know how much he fuck with me, and it's cool, but I still fuck with him. But we was real cool. And when he told Derrick James, like, nah, let him keep talking, like, shut up and you get back over there, that's when everything changed. And like I say, I'm human enough to understand. Like, if I'm Derrick James, I would have felt embarrassed. And like, he told me to be quiet for instead of making our TBA go over there. I
He took it out
understand.
on you though.
Yeah, and I understand that 1-2 kid, but my thing is, what he got to understand is, look, when he told me to let him work, bro, I was finna shut the fuck up and go over there and let him work. Earl the one said, no, let him keep talking. So what I'm supposed to do? But that's just my thing right there, fam. Like, that's when everything started changing. Like, and that's
You supposed to
where
listen to Derrick James because he that nigga. Harold ain't that nigga. Derrick James is. You supposed to listen to Derrick James, nigga. That's how he feel. Like, I'm that nigga. I paid Harold, nigga. That sit your ass down.
But that shit crazy to me because it wasn't me, fam, and that's what hurt so bad. That's what hurt so bad because, like, I had a real relationship with Derrick James. Like, man, this dude was cool. Like, me and him, we talked every day. Every day, whether it was a couple of times a day, we talked every day. Like, man, this dude was cool. Like I had an admiration for this dude. I had love for this dude. And like for this dude to just come at me like that for something that I didn't even do. And it was Earl who told him to go back over there. That just really rubbed me the wrong way, fam. Like because look, 1-2 kid, I had worked my ass out, fam.
I know. That's why I brought it up.
I worked my ass off.
I paid attention to you, and you got to where the hell you got. You walked in the ring, but it was I totally get it, man. And now you feeling all that hate right now, and I'm just letting you know you got support on the other side too.
Look, it fucked with me because I worked my ass off, and this how I knew that. Look, this how I knew that the UGC was for me, bro. It wasn't even. I mentioned that Jalik shit of Christian, and but I knew the UGC was a place for me, fam. Like when everybody else who I wasn't dealing with black, I would listen to their videos all the time, but I wasn't really dealing. I was doing my own thing, right? But like everybody else who I done dealt with in this game coming up, that assisted, that I'm put in position to do a lot of things. And I'm not, look, I did that out the kindness of my heart. I'm not saying that to say, oh, I did this for you, so you have to do this for me. I'm just explaining to y'all right now. It's a lot of people in this boxing game who I done assisted and done put in position around a lot of folks and not one person who I done fucked with when that situation happened, they didn't come out and speak for me. The only person who came out and spoke for me was the Black Horseman, and that shit, I felt that shit. Other people who tried to get, I ain't gonna even say no names, but other people tried to get me and Black Horseman on the live, and they thought that I was gonna say, oh, Black Horseman, all this and that and this. And the other person felt embarrassed because I got on there and I say, damn, I feel everything Black Horseman said. Earl, this is Mr. All TBA you talking to, bro. When we was on live together, this is me, fam. Why is you looking at me like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, why would you talk about all this and that? I thought you was down for me and this and that. What you mean you thought I was down for you, nigga? Like, why would you ever question me, nigga? Out of anybody in this fucking world, you gonna question me, nigga? And then, like, kind of belittle me on that live like that, fam?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, dog.
But like I say, I'm happy that situation happened like that. because it didn't turn me, or if I'm rooting for Earl Spence Jr., because Black Horseman, y'all can all attest to this. I still root for hard for that guy, right or wrong.
You do.
Right
Yeah,
throughout everything that happened, I still root for him. This is just
absolutely.
my
To
so
this
this is my
day, they Water
to,
Boys.
to this day. So that didn't make or break me because I know who I am on the inside. So like people want me to like I know who I am and I know what I stand for, right? So just because he turned on me and this and that, like do it make me feel a certain type of way? Absolutely. But I know who I am. I know that I always rooted for this guy and I'm not finna take away from who I am and start saying, oh no, I'm not rooting for this guy no more because he did this and that, then I would be coming off as fake, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to act like Earl was acting or his team was acting just because they acting like that. I'm not going to act, I'm going to stay mature about the situation and still do what I do.
Well, I hope it works
But
out,
that's
man, and
that's
I
the
hope
biggest
y'all
thing
rekindle
right
that
there.
shit.
No, it's
That's
all good. I don't, no, 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 no. Listen, 1, 2 kid. Or whoever said that. I don't want to rekindle nothing. Like it is what it is. I'm past that. You know, I'm past that. We talked like it's one thing people got to understand. It's not one fighter in this world, right? You know, like I'm like it's cool. I don't never have to be a part of that camp no more. Don't want to personally. Just being honest, I don't want to be in that camp no more. I don't never want to come to the gym. I'm a root for Earl on the outside looking in. But just the way all that situation handled it and the way they played me like that, I don't never want to go to that camp or be in that camp no more. I'm cool. Like it's other champions who I deal with all around the world, bro, like on a daily basis and talk to, inbox, talk on the phone to every day. Like it's cool. I go to their training camps and do that.
Hey, you know what? I fuck with you on that because like I always had this thing, right? I always had this thing to where as though I have my favorite fighters, right? But I do not really want to meet them because I want to have this image of them as how they fight. Because if I meet them and they're assholes, that will take me completely off of them. You know what I mean? So that's why I just do it from the outside and just root for them. You know what I mean? I don't really have any infatuations with them and fantasies of meeting them and shit like that, and want to get their autograph and shit. Because
Hey,
that,
where
like
you
Sugar
from,
Ray,
Rocket
right?
Strike?
Huh?
Where you from, my brother?
I'm from Maryland.
Like the Merle and the DMV area, bro. Like y'all got a great history up there. Like with world champions and like y'all just got a history of great fighters. See, my angle was when I first started in that, and I feel you and I respect that, and I understand what you're saying, bro. But my angle was we didn't have nothing down here in Dallas like that. So it was my angle to make sure that I apply as much pressure to this world about what we had going on here in Dallas, right? So I can give it as much attention so they can see, yeah, we got boxing shit going on down here too. So that was my angle with it because boxing wasn't really known down here in Dallas as a boxing city.
Yeah, I gotta give it up to Rocket Strike because that's the truth. That's the truth, man. I met George Foreman and I had my son with me. He was like 1. And I was like, you want to take a picture with my son? And he was just the way he did it, man. It was awful.
Hey
He was
y'all,
hitting it.
I'm a get on y'all. I got to
Wife, all right. Don't mean to cut you
okay.
off. All right, now you good.
I
But yo,
feel
this
myself, man.
this dude just basically was like fucking kick rocks. He was just like, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, but he didn't do it. And he walked away. And then I bumped into Chris Bird. And then Chris Bird sat there and talked to me for 15 minutes. And he was just like, yeah, this. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Because I was a Chris Bird fan at the time. And I was like, could the guy was mad small sitting in there fighting with them heavyweights. And it was really cool, man. Like some folks is cool and some folks ain't. I met Marvin Hagler. That dude is cool as shit. you know, and he don't look no older, man. That dude, when I bumped into him, dude looked like he was about
You know what it is,
35
bro?
years old.
You know what it is, and I can say this: like people change, like that camp changed, that Earl Spence camp changed. You know, with me being there, it just changed, bro. Like I know when you make it to a level, it's supposed to be changes, but it don't supposed to be extreme changes like that where you try to cut out the ones who really been down for you, like or who really been grinding, which you ain't asked you for nothing. You know,
Yeah.
no penny or nothing or different stuff like that. So it that camp just changed and you know, I just wish Earl Spence the best, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I wish him the best.
I
I
do
wish him
too. I do too. Thanks to you. You know what I'm saying? I watched you and I watched it, you know, you pushing Earl. And that's why when I even get on this panel, I'm like, well, you know, it might be this. It might be that. You know what I'm
no, it's
saying?
just that
In a
yeah,
good
it's just
direction.
yeah, I'm just like at a place right now where, bro, I'm moving tough. Like that's why I say I don't never want. I just want everybody to understand. I don't never want to be in that camp again. I don't have to be in that camp again. I don't want people to think it's no malice or nothing like that. It's nothing like that.
No,
I'm
not
just
at
gonna be.
all. I'm just
I'm just gonna
saying,
be on
like,
the out. No, I'm just gonna be on the outside looking in. You know, hoping and wishing the best for
but
Earl
people
Spence.
can learn. People can learn just like you can. You gotta give them a chance, man. So you
Yeah.
never know. You
So
never
but
know, man.
I just want to get it on like people like on my live the other day. They talk about oh you hurt because no I'm not. That was too. You know what I done did? I done interviewed Hall of Famers, been down there with unified champions, talking to undisputed champions and other young and up and comers, number one amateurs in the world. I done did all of that since that, and people want
Hey,
to still,
all right,
huh?
now I got time, cause I was a little busy, man. But
Okay,
no, to piggyback on what you said, man, they want you to be hurt. They
yeah,
people want certain people like that. They want you to be hurt when certain people stop fucking with you. But when you just like, okay, you ain't fucking with me, you just go to another level. Now they niggas big mad. They big mad. All you did was level up because you realized who was real, who wasn't. And now niggas is big mad because niggas just leveling up. They're like, okay, you ain't gonna fuck with me? All right, well, let me do my thing then. So you doing your thing like you been doing, and niggas is just big mad. That's just how people are, man. It's
They
just
hate
like
on
that one.
everything you do.
It's just like that one baby mother, right? She'll leave you and shit. You know, she might leave a nigga, and then but she don't want to see you happy with nobody else though.
yep.
Ever.
You know, she ain't got no issue with you until you fucking seem like you happy and moved on without her and shit. Then she like, oh, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this bitch? You know. But it's just some people that's just man, they just not happy people, man. You know, LTBA doing this thing. This
Exactly.
nigga got catchphrase after catchphrase. The shit is catchy. The shit is fire. You know, and that nigga got that type of energy to where you should want to fuck with LTBA so your shit can go to another level. You know, but because people got so much damn ego and they out here immature, they stuck. They feet in the mud, man. They
But
feet in the mud.
hey, Black, and the piggyback, I just want people to know I'm on some more shit. Like I'm on this UGC shit, on my
Mhm.
ILTBA shit. Like that's the movement that I'm pushing, bro. I'm not worried about all that other shit no more. I'm on this UGC and this ILTBA shit. That's what I'm on, bro. I'm always been on this ILTBA shit, but I'm on this UGC shit too now, and that's the main focus with me. So I wish people would stop saying, "Oh, this and that," or if I'm criticizing Derrick James or something like, "Oh, you're just still mad and upset." That's no, I'm not. That's over with. It's over and done with. It is what it is, bro. Please stop. My motives is all TBA and UGC. That's my
Yeah.
motives. That's what I'm about. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Man, hey, y'all niggas want to hate on
I'm
that,
like,
just
I'm
hate it.
sorry.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry, the Black Horseman. I just wanted to get that understood. I want people to understand I'm on this UGC shit, man. Stop talking to me about that other shit. Or people think I'm still in my feelings or something because, like, okay, let's be honest. When the shit first happened, yeah, of course, I'm gonna be in my feelings. Like, damn, these niggas thinking it's me. Hell yeah, I was feeling a certain type of way, scrambling and shit, trying to
right.
figure out what was going on and shit. But that's over with. We figured it out. You know, they on their side, I'm on my side. Like,
Right.
let's just move on from that. Like, everything I'm doing is boxing forward now. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Like when me and Derrick James had our situation, I said what I had to say about him. You know, I got that shit off my chest. It's over now. You know, it's over. I got it off my chest. It's over.
So
Mm-hmm.
ILTBA.
Mm-hmm. Hmm?
Go ahead, bro.
But yeah,
Oh, two kids.
until,
Okay.
until you come back, I just like that's over with. I got what I said off my chest. You know, everything I'm doing now, it's about boxing. I'm just making honest assessments on how I feel. You know, everybody ain't got to feel the way I feel, but I'm just making my honest assessments going forward. It's no malice, you know, it's no hate. I don't hate that man in Derrick James. I still got a lot of love for him because, like I say, we had a relationship for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So I still got love for him. You know, I don't fuck with him, but you know, I still got love for him. You know, I don't want to wish nothing bad on him. You know, like, but you know, it's no malice towards that man. I said what I had to say. I got that shit off my chest. It's over with. You know, everything I'm doing there is focusing on boxing and being real. It ain't about no bullshit narratives. It ain't about pushing no agenda for Earl Spence. It's about going forward, telling the truth on everybody, bro.
So
That's what it is.
ILTBA.
Mm-hmm.
ILTBA. What you think about if Keith Thurman and Bud fought, how you think that fight would go?
I mean, I would have to lean towards Terrence Crawford, you know, but like I say, this is like I just lean towards Terrence Crawford because he ain't did nothing but pitched excellence and showed us excellence, you know, like. But
Thank you.
Keith Thurman, you know, Keith Thurman is a bad boy, fam. Like I don't know if Earl Spence could beat Keith Thurman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that no more. Like people, they probably mad at me now for saying that. I'm sorry, Earl didn't look as impressive as he did. You know, let's be honest, he didn't. I don't know if he could beat them. But let me be honest. I don't know who will win that fight. You know, would I lean towards Terrence Crawford? It'll be slightly, or probably. But can Keith Thurman win? Absolutely, he can. Just like Keith Thurman could beat Earl Spence, or just like Earl Spence could beat Keith Thurman. You know, but looking at Earl Spence's last fight, even though I edged Earl to win that fight, you know, you've seen a lot of vulnerabilities in Earl now. We have to really dissect this guy and see what we seen. You know, people don't want me talking about in that Sean Porter fight. You know, that's why I question Derrick James and his training methods now. I have the boxing world caught up to him. Because when Sean Porter was throwing punches and combinations, he was freezing Earl up. It's like Earl didn't know how to throw. It's like Earl couldn't throw back. It's like Earl was froze when he was throwing combination. When Porter was throwing combination, did I have Earl winning that fight? I did. I think Earl did enough, you know. But like I said, it was a lot of things in that fight, bro. You know, it didn't make Earl look like this boogeyman anymore, like we all perceived him as. Because let's be honest, Earl was getting people the fuck up out of her. He was looking like just that guy who just couldn't be fucked with. That's why I was talking as much shit as I was about him, because he was really looking like that guy who couldn't be fucked with. But after this fight, we have to examine him for what we seen now. Sean Porter, it was like, you remember how Kenny Porter said Keith Thurman went through life and death with Sean Porter? That's the same thing with Earl Spence, bro. Just like this Danny Garcia versus Earl Spence fight. You don't think this fight is more intriguing than what we would have thought it would have been, bro?
Man.
You don't think I give Danny Garcia a great people don't think I give Danny Garcia a great shot at beating Earl Spence Jr. now? I do. Who I'm riding for, it don't matter. I'm talking about because
just boxing, yeah.
Just boxing. I give Danny Garcia a great chance to beat Earl Spence. Now, just like I give Earl a great chance to beat him. But I think Danny got a chance now.
Mhm.
After seeing what I seen out of Earl Spence, and then after this car wreck, and him, they can say what they want to say. We ain't seen or heard from this guy. Like one thing I would say about this, Felix Verdejo, when he was injured in his car accident, a couple of days later, he was in the hospital, but they put a picture up of him with his thumbs up. I said, man, something ain't right with this guy, Felix, because he had his other arm up under the cover. I examined that shit. I said, man, something ain't right. But at least they still showed us a picture of him. We ain't seen nothing out of Earl Spence.
Nothing,
and how that car flipped, I know his head hit the ground hard, bro. Like,
man.
Let's be honest. How is Earl Spence going to come back and be able to take these punches? That's something that we have to talk about now. Because the way that car wrecked, that dude had heavy impact. He may didn't break no bones. But I know if his teeth went into the ground like that and broke his teeth, his head had impact too. How is he going to be able to come back? We have to talk about this. How is he going to be able to come back and take these punches now?
With trauma.
Right.
We have to talk about, like, after being in a life and death situation that he was in, like, is his heart going to still be into it? Knowing that he could have been dead and gone from his kids, his mama and daddy forever, or been paralyzed. Like, how is his mental going to be going back into fighting, bro? I'm thinking about all of this.
It may be stronger, though. You never know.
It may be
stronger,
but
it may be stronger. And if Spence come back 100%, I got Spence beating him easy. I said that earlier, just because I've seen Garcia lose just from a jab.
Yeah, I know, but Earl Spence, bro, this the problem I have with him. Besides him driving around under the influence, irresponsible as he was, I don't want to hear nobody talking about his partners or people around him. No, at the end of the day, they fall back on Earl the True Spence Jr. Have this guy got to the point where people can't tell him nothing? They scared to tell him something?
Yeah, they are. These niggas scared to talk to us.
This fall backs on him, fam. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to place this responsible on everybody else. Oh, why his people wasn't around him? Oh, why? No, fuck that. It go on Earl. Because at the end of the day, I don't know if this is true, but Earl, or have you got that big-headed to where people can't tell you nothing now, fam? Or people scared to tell you something, fam? So, bro, we gonna see. I hope Earl come back 100% because Earl is great for boxing. But if people look like this is what's crazy. I did a video that same week saying Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford need to fight because we don't want to see another big super fight go down the drain. Go back and look at my videos. Y'all see I was in my news station in downtown Dallas. And look what happened after that. I wasn't even talking. I was talking about one of them possibly losing to each other, losing the fight before they fight each other, and then all the luster of the fight will be gone. Because Anthony Joshua and Deontay White, that don't intrigue me no more. Well, that don't intrigue me.
Yeah, no.
Do I still want to see it? Yes, but it ain't as high as it used to be. It ain't like, it's hard that I want to see it, but the excitement, it ain't, like.
Nah, it don't feel like a mega fight no more like that.
No, and this is, and look, Earl's irresponsibility, with all these dudes out here who being a part of the problem, instead of calling it for what it is. I don't respect none of you niggas. Because you niggas will get on everybody else, but since Earl y'all favorite fighter, y'all don't want to give this nigga the truth. Y'all want to be a part of the problem. Y'all don't want to see this dude get better. Y'all don't want to see him make as much money as he can for him and his families, and be healthy. Y'all want to be a part of the problem and talking about, oh, it was just a mistake. No, this wasn't just a mistake. This was a fucking huge mistake that could have possibly ended worse than it did, fam. But since it didn't end as worse as it did, they want to just give him a pat on the back and say, "Oh, just let it go." No, I ain't letting shit go.
Hey, crazy, bro. Like that ain't something you just like, okay, it's no big deal. No, it's a very big deal, sir. Matter of fact,
Like,
we've been telling y'all niggas it's been a big deal. And y'all been hating us for saying the shit. And y'all niggas love to call us cheerleaders, but maybe if y'all wasn't doing so much damn Spence cheerleading and giving him the necessary criticism like we was doing over here, he wouldn't have gotten that shit. Now y'all niggas trying to defend it and shit. Like, nah, some niggas try to say, nah, it may not even been the alcohol. He probably just tried to avoid something in the middle of the street and then the car flipped. I'm like, nigga, have several seats. Nigga, he had alcohol in the system, fam. He was driving while intoxicated.
Right,
So
like
regardless of whatever scenario you want to talk
even
about, alcohol played a factor.
even if you don't care about like the people, like the people who could have been affected by his accident or whatever, right? You still care about him. You, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like you still got to get on him about like, dude, you can't be driving like that because you can't drive drunk. You know what I mean? You got to stop drinking and get on your grind and stop driving fucking drop top Ferraris and shit. Cause you could
Right.
have died. For
I
real.
think about me being in Dallas, Texas. What if I would have been out there driving on that same street and been out there with Earl Spence? What if my mama would have
I
been
would
out there? What if my brother? What if some of my close family, friends, and loved ones would have been out there and Earl hit them and did
I've been the
something
first
terrible
nigga
to
to be
them?
like, I've been the first nigga to be like, man, this nigga Earl ran over LTBA. He need to be underneath the jail, nigga. Get him out of here.
So that's the type of stuff I think about. But since people say, "Oh, nobody wasn't out there," this and that, they want to enable his problem.
Because they
This
don't give
dude,
a fuck.
I say,
Because
bro,
they wanna drink with, they wanna hang out and drink with the nigga.
say,
So
but I stayed away because, like, bro, look, I stayed away from it because that was just still my biases. When I used to be on here and y'all used to talk about that, I just used to listen to y'all, right? Because I really couldn't say nothing. I just used to stay away from it. I just let y'all do that talking. But we all should have knew it was a problem when he came on there with Adrian Brown. Adrian Brown was looking at him like, "What the fuck are you saying?" And he told me I was born in 1990. In 2015, I was 15 years old.
Because they want to be by his side for all the wrong reasons. You know what I mean?
Say, bro,
That's what
I
it
swear,
is.
on everything I love, I want the best for Earl Spence. So I don't care if Earl don't like me no more for telling him. So it ain't gonna stop me from cheering for you, nigga. Even if you don't like me no
Right.
more, I don't give
right.
a fuck. You don't like me, nigga. I'm still cheering for you, nigga. But one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You've been riding around, not getting the truth told to you. And look, I was a part of the problem. So I take responsibility too. You hear me? Because I was a part of the problem, not really speaking on it like I should have spoke on it. But going forward,
Nah, you wasn't no problem. You wasn't part of the problem, Holmes. Like that dude just got to get his mind
no,
right.
no, I was Rocket Strike 89. I got to be honest. I was a part of the problem because I used to let it go over my head, or I used to say, "Oh man, he just out having a good time, man. They be doing all this and that." Bro, I was a part of the problem. Like, I'm a man,
No,
I can say that, and I
yeah,
apologize.
I feel you, but you shouldn't put that type of burden on you
No,
though,
no,
because
I
after
should. I should. You know why I should?
nah,
Because
because you're not his family. You're not
no,
really part of his inner circle.
nah,
Them
brother,
guys
I
got the burden
was.
and
I
shit, not
was.
you, bro.
But Rocket Strike, I was there. I was a part. This is how crazy it was, fam. Let me tell you something. Like, when Earl used to have his meet and greets, right? Like that, I noticed some of his people didn't like me because, like, when I used to come in, Earl Spence, he'll be sitting at a table. That nigga would scoot over for me to sit down. And his
Yeah.
homeboys will be looking at me and shit. They be like, as soon
Hey,
as I get up and go to the bathroom or something, them niggas will sit down right there, be like, "Oh,
Nigga.
but look, I was a part of the problem because I seen it. I just didn't speak on it like I should, you know? And going forward, I'm not a part of that problem no more. I'm not finna enable Earl and let him. It's okay. You keep drinking, and we seeing you drunk and stumbling on these videos. No, I'm not gonna be a part of that problem no more. I got too much respect and love for that dude, and this dude has brought a light over my city that I've never seen when it comes to boxing. And I want this light to
That's exactly
continue to shine
that.
bright.
That's exactly why he should not be fucking up. Because, like you
Right.
said earlier, Dallas, DeSoto area, y'all really don't have a lot coming out of there. You know what I mean? So he has a whole fucking city, maybe even state behind him. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you got to take that into like serious consideration, dog. Like you got a lot of people backing you, bro. You got stands out there. You got a lot of people backing you. You got a lot of little kids looking up to you, man. You cannot be driving in your damn Ferrari drunk, bro. Like for real, man. Learn from the greats, man. Learn from the people who have done it.
Yeah. I mean, basically, you know, what we seeing from our TBA based on what he's saying is like that's called maturity, man. And that's
Right.
just something that Arrow got to get to. You know, that means that if you got to stop hanging around with certain immature people that's been around you, man, that's you're going to influence you to keep doing the same stuff that got you in a situation, you got to just cut them off, man. You got to. You know, that's part of growth, man.
Nah,
You
but
got
you
to cut
see
up.
what they do. What I noticed in Earl Kemp, they cut off the real ones who were around him. You know, like,
Yeah.
and I guess they keep a lot of people who enable. They cut a lot.
But
They cut a lot of people off who enable him to do the and make the wrong decisions. Like it's crazy to me, fam. That's why I'm telling you. That's why.
hey, real
Um,
quick,
mhm.
real quick, because I mean, of course, people be talking their shit and they videos and they this and all that shit. Hey man, I know y'all niggas be in the background. The link is always in the chat. It's always in the chat. You know, you can keep the same energy. You can get up here and get whatever off your chest. You know what I mean? Over here, it'll just be free smoke. You can't monetize all the shit that you're talking over here. You know, you can't get paid for this over here.
Say
But
it with your
we know
chest, motherfucker.
we know that, you know, y'all
Right.
do this. If y'all wasn't getting paid for it, if you wasn't getting paid for it, you probably wouldn't be doing the shit. Let y'all niggas know. Niggas getting paid off Black Horsemen out here, man. They got my name and they titles and shit. They got the bunch of ads running through it. It's monetized. So I feel honored, man, that I'm valuable like that. Y'all niggas want to make some money off me. So salute. But if you want that free smoke, come over here. The link is in the chat.
They don't want to do that.
I'm just saying. The door is always open. You know.
It's always
Remember,
open.
keep the same energy. Door is
Keep
open
the
though.
same energy.
They don't they don't want that work, man. But yeah, man, like fuck that shit. We ain't enabling shit no more. That's why I got a lot of respect for Black Horsemen. Uh, Slim Shady, Bruce fucking Vane. Like I respect the shit out them niggas for getting on Earl the way they do, fam, because he need that. You know, he out here um possibly letting him making millions of dollars go down the fucking drain. He need to hear that truth talk. You know what I'm saying? And Black Horseman was on my, I think he was in my comments or on my live Black Horseman when I was talking about earlier. You seen all his people and his
Yeah.
family coming on there
It's
saying
ridiculous. You
different
talking about the recent
things.
one?
Yeah, the live I did and the post I did.
Yeah. I saw all that. I was just like, wow. Like that
Hey, you
shit,
see,
the shit that you were saying was the shit that they need to be telling Errol. And they mad at you for saying the shit. It's just like, man, y'all just mad because y'all ain't fucking got the courage enough to face him and tell him that shit. You know what I mean?
See,
Weak motherfucking.
they think because my bad, Black. Go ahead, bro.
You good, bro? You good.
Nah, they think because a nigga's a fan of somebody
Right.
that's coming from their state, they think a nigga is just supposed to put up with the bullshit. You know what I mean? No, not if the nigga is real.
Right.
You know what I mean? If this nigga is real, If you fuck up, dog, he's gonna tell you that you fucked up. He's gonna still love you, but he's gonna tell you that you fucked up. And his reasoning for telling you that you fucked up is so you can be better. That's all. He's not telling you that you fucked up so you can be in a low sunken place and feel so fucked up. You know what I mean? He's telling you that you fucked up because he wants you to get on your A game. That's all it's about. And if his family is feeling a certain type of way, man, his family is a fucked up ass family, just like mine is.
Oh, bro, they were so malicious. I don't give a shit though. Like I was telling them, I don't give a shit. Y'all feel? I told them I don't support you. I support him. You think I give a hell damn what you gotta say? What?
You
Hey,
ain't
hey,
lacing up nothing out here.
IOTBA, if I pulled up with an Escalade with some tens on them, and I told you that they were 20s, and then you told me, nah, bro, those some tens, bro. Well, what the fuck I look like being mad with you for?
Yeah. That shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy down here, but bro, like I say, um, like I'm not, man. We ain't with that shit no more, man. Like Earl need to know all that shit. He need to know he fucking up out here in these streets. He need to know he got to get it all the way together. You know, it's like straight up.
He gonna get the real deal on this side. You know what I
Like you
mean?
can even see,
And
in that Sean Porter fight, bro. Like I ain't taking no credit away from Sean Porter, but like, cause I don't want to do that, cause it's gonna sound like that. Because I ain't taking no credit away from Sean Porter of what he did. But the lifestyle Earl living, it seemed like that shit caught up with him in that fight, bro.
I mean, shit. If can't nobody see that, if people can't figure that part out, man, it's like you don't need to be watching this shit, man. It's certain things. Yeah, this is sport of boxing, but just in life, man, you could pick up certain signs, man. And we seen the video that surfaced. We talking about he forgot his age and shit, and he's been drunk in multiple videos, and a lot of us was saying that, damn, man, like this nigga got a drinking problem. It was a build up to this point, you know. And the UGC was getting flamed because we was talking about shit like, man, this nigga out here being looking drunk and shit, and this, that, and the other. And everybody else was saying, oh man, y'all niggas hating. Let him live his life, man. He young. He can do this. He can do that. You can do that for sure. But you know, you can also total your fucking Ferrari. You know, you can also get your teeth knocked out. You know, and you could possibly also lose your life if you don't want to pay it. You know, listen and
Or
change some
take
shit up,
somebody else's.
or take somebody else's, or do time, do life in prison, nigga, for not listening.
Right.
So
And
I
see,
mean,
that's the
it's
thing with his
make your
fans.
choice.
Man, and bro, look, that's what you're gonna get here on the UGC. You know, people talk about this is the thing. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get
Yeah,
you.
people talk about it don't got nothing to do with boxing. How the fuck him having that car wreck don't got the fucking nothing to do with boxing?
So his life don't have nothing to do with boxing.
Right.
What the fuck? They talking about that's
Idiots.
personal. How the fuck is that personal? This motherfucker got a check mark by his name on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And you telling me that's personal? Oh, you telling me he's not a public figure? We don't supposed to talk about the public figure who just wrecked this fucking vehicle?
Right.
He the other side of the biggest fight in the welterweight division.
Right. That's true.
And
You
that's what
know,
made me realize it. I'm like, yo, I didn't realize when the car crash happened, I was like, damn, I didn't realize how much of an Earl Spence fan I was till it happened. And I'm like, damn, he the other side of that. Now who? What? Keith Thurman? What? Sean Porter? Everybody want to see that fight. You know? I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, and you know, I hope everything work out for him. Just like the rest of the UGC. But nobody sees that. They just see the hate in it. They say,
right.
oh, you talking that shit.
I
You
want him to
talking
change
shit
his
about him.
lifestyle so that we can see the best Errol Spence. Like people think that
Yes.
this is the best Errol Spence, and this nigga been popping hella bottles. Like, what happens if this nigga stop drinking? He spend more time in the gym than he do in a club and shit, and getting drunk and shit. We might see a next level type of Errol Spence, just like how we thought Broner. Like if Broner could just change some stuff, man, the type of talent and potential he has, who knows? But that day never came for Broner. will that day ever come for Errol Spence? The way you niggas keep applauding this shit, it probably won't. Cause the fake casual nigga is in alarming numbers, you know, and it's not enough people, real motherfuckers, stepping up and letting him know what he need to hear, like telling him what he needs to hear. Like, bro, drinking too much, bro.
The same people that's calling the UGC haters is the same people that are gonna write Earl off if he get knocked out. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Nah, they might not, bro. They might not. They might use excuses.
They're not gonna say it's the alcohol because that'll be giving credit to us. They're gonna say no, it was blue.
They're gonna write him off and move on to the next motherfucker like he ain't shit.
Nah, I'm telling you, they gonna make up some type of motherfucking excuse why he got knocked out.
Man, hey, Champ Ross, just let you know, man. I missed my deadline, so I'm pretty much out with the picks, man. I was too busy. It is what it is. With all them damn fights this week, I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna be watching a lot of them shits though. My bad, fellas. I had to tell Champ that though.
What happened, cuz?
Yeah,
I'm in the prediction league. I got to get my picks in at a certain deadline, but I ain't had no damn time to get them in. So I'm like, oh, whatever. Fuck it. No.
What you picking on?
Yeah.
With Champ Ross, he sends out a list of fights, you know, pretty much every weekend, and we just make our predictions on it and send our picks in, and then, you know, you get kind of like placed at the end of the week. So, you know, some people was like in the top 5. I'm like in the top 10, but after this week, I'm gonna be out of there.
Man, shout out to the whole UGC, man, who in the chat, bro. We appreciate you motherfuckers who be in the chat, vibing with us, getting y'all shit off. You know what I'm saying? That's how we coming, man.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, man, the ones in the background. If you're there, the link is right there in the chat. You know, before I shut it down, if you want to get something off your chest, as soon as I say that, one person drop off. That must have been you. But don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? just hit the link, and you can jump on. You know, like I said, you can't get paid for, you know, getting some off your chest over here, but, you know, it's just free smoke over here. You know, then you can go back and do a video and monetize that. Huh?
Or you can quit while you're ahead. Quitting while you're ahead isn't the same as quitting.
I like Rock Strike. I like that dude.
Yeah, that's the homie, man. But
for real,
yeah.
And I'm Black Horse. Don't mean to cut you off, man, but dog, I'm telling you, man, like y'all clowns out there, for real. I'm trying to teach y'all something, man, for real, because y'all niggas like to call us names and shit. To call Black Horsemen and the UGC names. I'm a newbie to this shit, so I'm not really gonna say me, but you know what I mean. Y'all like to call niggas names and shit, man, for real, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. Where I'm from, bro, if a nigga around me call another nigga a bitch, I'm going to tell him, okay, you got to prove that he's a bitch. And if you don't prove that he's a bitch, then you're a bitch. Because you didn't prove that he's a bitch.
Hey, right? I don't believe in monetized.
I need to go by those guidelines, man, for real, because y'all are grown-ass niggas out here, man, for real.
I don't believe in monetized beef, you know. These niggas weren't getting paid, they won't be saying shit.
Monetized beef.
Shout out to the niggas, you know, that monetize beef. Keep getting your money. You know, this is the internet. So
Dons.
The YouTube Don Dadas. Shout out to y'all, man. Feel me? Kingpins. YouTube kingpins. Niggas try to act tough on YouTube, man. I was like, wow. But anyhow, man, you know, a lot of them giving us free promo. So the subs is actually going up, just to let you know. The subs is going up. A lot of we get more respect. The more videos y'all put out, the more respect, the more subs we get. So
because people don't understand when you.
I don't know why y'all want to help us, but you know that's what it is.
People don't understand when you talk about certain individuals, right? And you just keep on talking about it. They're gonna be like, let me go over and check these motherfuckers out who they talking about.
and these niggas being converted to fans. Ain't that some shit? Y'all niggas shit is backfiring on you.
Thank y'all.
Backfire. Hey, Backfire Promotions, man. Backfire Promotions.
Even though they be hating, I still don't want to see y'all getting hurt and fucked up out here and put on YouTube and shit. So, lesson, just remember what I said, man. Keep that word out your mouth if you don't have no evidence.
Hey, these niggas self-destructing, man. A lot of these niggas self-destructing. I just want these niggas to get some pussy, man, and enjoy their life, man. You know, a lot of these niggas seem unhappy. A lot of them seem unhappy, man. So I'm being honest, and that's why I ain't body really just totally body some of these niggas because man, I want these niggas to make it in life. I want them to be successful, get some pussy, and be happy, man. You know,
And don't get no trash pussy. Get some good pussy.
get some good pussy, man.
There's a
I, I,
difference,
gar- I
y'all.
guarantee you, your content would change. Your video content would change.
Some niggas just got to get what they could get.
They think pussy just pussy, and it's like, no, it's not. It's not.
Oh shit. That's how
Only a
you can
lame
tell
would
what
say
niggas.
that.
You can tell, like, man, I don't think these niggas getting no good pussy.
Hey, that's what the league Marquez gonna say yesterday. Oh, TBA, one of them type of guys, if I come around, they'll be clutching on to that girl. I said, nigga, I said the
Jalik
loudest
said
nigga,
that to you?
yeah, this how I'm coming. I say the loudest nigga who bark like that. Them be the ones who act that same way that they talk. I told Jalik, I say, bro, if I came around you and you was with your girl, she'll see a real man. You understand me? She wouldn't see a nigga who who gonna get his hair all twisted right, you know, who
Oh
be on
shit.
it, who be on the handstands with his feet in the air and shit. She'll see a real man.
And niggas
That nigga
don't want
said,
that. For
hey,
real.
that nigga said
Niggas don't want
handstand
that.
promotions. God damn. God
Niggas don't
damn.
want that,
You
man.
didn't do that
You out
nigga
with your
like that,
girl.
bro. Come on, man.
Hey, bro, Black Horseman, that shit was vicious last night. You
Hey,
need
I
to go
want one of
back
these
and
hating ass niggas to jump on my lives one day, man. I'm just waiting for the day, man. I'm just waiting for the motherfucking day, bro. You know, I don't give a
next
fuck
month.
about their videos because I don't watch them. I just want the nigga to hit the link one time. One time, my friend. But go ahead.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. That shit was vicious last night. I had to get him like that, bro, because Jalik be on sucker shit, man. He be saying, man,
Hey, tell that nigga stop ducking the UGC though, bro. Why that nigga ducking the UGC, bro? Riddle me that. So he showed for D Jefferson, but he don't show for the UGC.
yeah.
That's why I had to take him off the tab. Jalik, stop fucking with us, man. I think Jalik maybe feel like he, you know, he's a star. He's an all-star, man. Jalik is on a different level, man, than us. So, you know, I think that's what it is. Jalik is on a different level than us, and that's why he don't fuck with the UGC because we beneath him. So shout out to Jalik, you know, and shout out to the lady, the chick that does his dreads and all that. You know what I mean?
Nigga talking about he ain't never lost.
Salute.
Bro, when that nigga said he ain't never lost a debate, I said, boy, I embarrassed you, boy, on the UGC panel, boy. I said, boy, I embarrassed you. Boy, what is you talking about? I said, before I even came on there and embarrassed you, you was getting embarrassed by Unbiased and Black and Red Glove.
Hey, Jalik, I know you be listening in the background, man. If you want round two, bro, I mean, I got time, cuz a little bit. You know, you and out TBA, you know.
He don't want
Come on.
it.
Don't drop
I
off.
told I told him to come on with it because I don't like that fake ass shit. But look, I peeped that fake ass shit out of Jalik when he was rocking with us early, and you remember I called him out on that shit. He
Yeah, he was on him from jump.
I ain't got no beef with nobody, nigga. Who is you? Was you UGC or what, nigga? What the fuck you talking about?
I knew shit was changing and shit was shifting when that nigga started saying shit like, I'm a grown ass man. I was like, oh, okay. It's this shit is going to a different place. It's only a matter of time. That's how I started feeling like, okay, he on some other shit now. Started
If you
saying
a
shit.
grown
Oh,
ass
I'm a
The
grown ass
UGC.
man, dog. Grown ass
if you a
man,
grown
dog.
ass man, you ain't gotta point it out that you a grown ass
You
man.
don't even have to say that. Yeah. Like you almost
Right.
trying to, you know,
I
send a
just
message
wonder
across to
where he get
somebody
that
and we
weak
should know
ass
that already.
style from. He got like, do he like? I don't understand him. He think that weak ass style he got, that like the high side style he got, is gonna get him, bro. You make it like I told him I told him he was a cornball. I told that nigga you remind me of Jamel Charlo. I said anybody who's taller you is a cornball.
Damn.
Free smoke in the O. I mean, free smoke in the UGC. So I mean, that's a, if you don't want
Yeah,
a
it's
free
free, man.
20, come get it. Free
Man,
Y'all
smoke.
Jalik is
niggas,
a
these
cornball.
niggas love to promote say free smoke, but you know, every time they want to act like they got some shit to get off their chest. They got to get paid for it. You know, they got to monetize it.
Hey,
Free smoke over here, free.
hey, IOTBA. Hey, I'm glad you said that shit. I'm glad a Texas nigga said that shit about Jamil, bro. That
Yeah.
nigga is straight Bama, bro. Like for real, I like for real, like when that nigga said when he said fuck DC and all their boxes right now, I'm like, Holmes, do you
Wait,
know
he
what you
said
can
fuck
get yourself
DC.
into? Yes, main man even made a video. Like I pointed out the main man. He made a video about it. Yes, the nigga said fuck
Man,
DC because they was talking about her.
yeah,
He said fuck DC and all they boxes. I'm like Slim, you think you man, you
you
think
gotta stop
you
snorting
coming
coke,
personal
bro.
out here.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta stop with
dog,
the
don't
coke,
say
man.
no shit like that, bro. I'm not even from DC. I'm borderline DC, but I'm not from there. But bro, you can't say no shit like that about anybody's city, bro. You a boxer, man. You're not a gangster, all right? For real. You got
I
True.
some
like
niggas out
Maryland.
there who don't. You got niggas out there who don't care about nothing, who just want to see you dead, bro. For real. They don't give a fuck
Facts.
that you a boxer. They gonna shoot you. You know what I mean? So you need to calm that shit down.
I
For
just don't
real.
like that. I
Anyway.
don't like even in that press conference, like with him and Tony Harrison after he got off the podium. You know how he was looking at him like, nigga, you know, like he said, like Tony Harrison said, you don't intimidate shit, boy. He said, how I'm feeling right now. He said, I'm lit. And how I'm feeling right now, it can go down anywhere. That's how I'm at with him right there. Man,
Right.
bro, I can't wait for that fight, bro.
Yeah, man.
I got
That's
Tony
definitely.
Harrison winning again.
Me too.
with
For
his
real.
jab,
I think Tony Harrison's
with
a
just
code he can't crack.
with just his jab. Yo, he was
Derrick James,
countering him with the jab all night.
look,
Bloop, bloop,
y'all know
bloop.
how much Derrick James is in his feelings. Look, and bro, they got mad at me down here in Dallas, and I know Derrick James was in his feelings when I said, "Man, you couldn't even adjust him to a fucking jab."
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know something? You want to know something though? It probably wasn't even Derek. It probably was just Jamel. That's
Nah,
probably how
bro,
the nigga is.
nah,
He
bro.
don't care.
No, no. Look, when Jamel was with Ronnie Shields, bro, he was a boxer, bro. He got with Derrick James and just completely just forgot how to do that.
Yeah,
Forgot.
but when Jamel was with when Jamel was with Ronnie, he was humble.
Yep.
That's the difference. Once he got
Derek
with
and
Derek
look,
James,
I'm telling you,
you
yeah,
know,
one thing I seen Derek, he liked to be with Jamel. Like he liked Jamel's style. Because you know Earl ain't really like that. See Jamel, he like real hands on like Derrick James, he liked the way Jamel Charlo lifestyle is. He liked being a part of that flashy shit.
yeah, yeah, that's real. I can see
He
that.
wasn't he wasn't getting that out of Earl. Just see the
Hey,
difference.
let me ask you a question now, TBA. Why you don't think Derrick James would come out and make a statement on behalf of Errol Spence in his condition? I mean, this is his fucking trainer, his lead trainer. One of the closest people to Errol Spence outside his, family. Like, why do you think Derrick James hasn't, at least spoken on behalf of Errol Spence, man, since this accident?
I think it's because Earl gave the orders for nobody to say nothing.
He gave the orders for nobody to talk
That,
about his
that's that's
condition.
that, that's my opinion. I feel like Earl and his mama and daddy probably told everybody who real close to the situation, don't say nothing, don't come out and say nothing. Earl is gonna be the first one to say something. So I think that's how that went.
So yeah, man,
Yeah.
I'm not understanding that. So we got to wait till his mouth healed to hear a statement or some shit because we really don't even know all the full details on him anyway. But can't nobody else say that. Errol Spence, he's still recovering. He wanted me to tell y'all this is what's going on, and he wants to be back as soon as possible. And whoop de whoop, like something. Nobody can't speak on behalf of Errol Spence since we can't see him speak up for himself. Somebody else like his trainer, Derrick James, can't speak up, or a family member can't speak out publicly for him.
I,
Yeah,
I
but he can tweet that I'm a savage.
but he can tweet. He can
I,
tweet.
I feel like he owe his fans that.
I mean, damn. I mean, at least you can counter with that savage tweet, something. Thank you to my fans. We can't get a. It is what it is, man. I don't know what's going on that side, bro. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on up there.
they just want
No,
everybody
Shit.
to
and people act like it's not like the biggest thing in boxing right now. And it get bigger and bigger every day when we don't hear nothing.
Yeah.
yeah. But Earl, man,
Welterweights and
if any of
heavyweights.
your peoples are watching, bro, get your mind right and you know what I mean. Get everything fixed, bro. Get well. Get back in that ring. Well, first recuperate first.
Right.
You know what I mean? Get back in the ring, bro, because we like you. You know what I mean? We might, well, I'll speak for me. I like you as a fighter. You know what I mean? You're not the best in my opinion, but you know what I mean? I still don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to see you dead. I want to see you make a lot of money. I want to see you, you know what I mean, take care of your kids and your family. You know what I mean? So all that bullshit about we don't fuck with Earl and all that other shit, and we actually do. You know what I mean? So just get your shit together, bro. You a grown ass man out here, Slim. You know what I mean?
Grown ass man. Yeah.
For real, man. Teenagers and shit do shit like that. Crash they fucking Ferraris and shit. You know what I mean? And nigga, you almost 30. Cut that shit out, man.
Yeah.
Cut
Reevaluate
that
your
shit out, bro.
situation. Reevaluate your situation. Come back. Take a couple tune ups or maybe one tune up, and then get in there with Bud and shut me up.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It's a trip,
Shut
man. We
me
ended
up.
up spending a lot of it. It's a trip that the conversations ended up being on Errol Spence and all this shit. So I didn't even intend on talking about him in this live stream, but yeah, man. I mean, Errol Spence is a big figure. He's a big name in boxing, man. So when you are a big name, a lot of people know who you are, and it comes with the territory, criticism, fanboys, all kind of stuff. You just gotta be able to take. I want to say this too, man, because I got into it with this professional fighter. She calls herself the GOAT, Carissa Shields, and she's another prime example, man. Once you get to a certain level as a you know celebrity, you start making a whole bunch of money. You can change your teeth, but that don't mean you change your attitude. And a lot of people, man,
Mm.
a lot of people got to learn how to, especially in that type of situation. Um, some people just not ready, when they get to that level to be able to deal mentally and emotionally with all of the criticism. People always in a mix, questions about this, camera here, interview here, and it can get overwhelming. But some people don't know how to handle that type of pressure. Carissa Shields is failing miserably right now. And I've heard some things about, like, saying the situation with Earl Spence where he might not be dealing with this good. That might be why he's avoiding the media, the public, because he's emotional about this. They say you're Pisces and this, that, and the other, and he's been drinking, and sometimes people are super emotional and they drink. You know what happens? Things get very intense. So, it just, we got to realize that despite people's age, man, it don't mean that they mature. And you need people like us, man, that's gonna bring that flame, man, that discipline flame, that true flame, to get these people in check. They ain't gotta listen to us. You can listen to your fanboys, but all they gonna do is talk y'all out of hundreds of millions of dollars, encourage y'all to get out here, do something dumb in these streets. And when you get seriously injured, they're not gonna care. They're gonna move on to the next fighter that's gonna help them get the views and the super chats and the monetization money. Okay. So at the end of the day, I'm not here to make money off Errol Spence. Like, this is all free smoke that we do over here in the UGC. That's why niggas hate on us, because we ain't got the same angles like them. These niggas is in it just for money, completely. We in here because we passionate about talking this real boxing talk. That's why a lot of y'all niggas is mad. That's why I ain't even mad. Y'all niggas that's mad at us, I ain't mad at y'all. I'm like, I know why y'all mad. Y'all pushing out that fake shit and now it's backfiring. So at the end of the day, UDC got that heat. We got the heat, man. We're gonna bring that real shit. So y'all niggas gonna stay mad. Stay mad then.
Yeah, Clarissa, man, she found herself in a crazy situation. But you know what I mean? Like she just needs to reevaluate like her team and shit. And also get out of that mindset, man.
Her
Like for
ego.
real, man. Like you a champion now, Slim. Like, come on, man. You a champion. You gotta respect that shit because everybody's all up in your coochie and your butt, man. For real. Like everybody. They're paying attention to everything, Slim. You know what I mean? And you really gotta check yourself, man, because if you wanna act like a savage and shit, well go back to Flint. You can go back to Flint and give up that belt and let somebody else be champion. But when you champion, you making that money, man. You gotta just do better, man. For real. Okay, he cussed out your sister or whatever. You know what I mean? My thing is this. Okay, he cussed out your sister. Just go in there and embarrass his fighter and stare him in his fucking eyes like nigga. What next? That's how you crush his soul. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. Just get your shit together. You should be fine, and you got a nice little fatty back there. If you're listening, I just want to tell you that you do got a nice little fatty behind your back. You know what I mean? I likes that. You know what I mean? I really do. I must say. But you know what I mean? Just change your mindset, man. You're not in Flint anymore. You a quote. You know what I mean? So just act like it, man. For real.
And shout out to the UGC and the black man for let me express my feelings and my thoughts on the platform. Rocket Strike, I don't agree with everything you say, but I certainly like the way you come at it and you 110% on what you believe. So you earn my respect, no doubt about it. And everybody who down with the UGC, because you guys out there doing your thing, and the IOTBA who put me on to the UGC, and I heard Black one of his videos, and I was like, right, 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 right. That's what I'm talking about, and I'm like, I want to get on here. I want to speak my mind. Thanks for allowing me to be, to voice my opinion on the platform because my channel ain't that big anymore, like it used to be because I let it go and then I got back to it and it wasn't the same. And not everybody was reaching out because they caught up in these casuals. But let me just say that. And as for Clarissa Shields, I think them teeth gave you character. I think that's the way God made you. You should have left it alone. Uh, you know what I mean? And I think you're a great fighter. I think your attitude could change. We could all grow a little bit. And
Mm-hmm.
Earl Spence, I hope you pull through this shit and get your shit together. And I hope I hope we get to see the fight. And I hope that you could prove me wrong. And I hope you don't become a franchise champion. Fuck the franchise WBC belt. Uh, that's what I got to say about that. That's the worst thing I think could happen for boxing, unless you all-star legend in like 20 weight classes. Other than that, I don't see any reason for it. And
Right.
thanks again to the UGC. You stay up, and thanks again, Rocket Strike, man. I enjoyed talking to you, man. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure talking to you. And subscribe to this dude's channel. He got it going on, and everybody else down with the UGC. And I'm about to take off. Enjoy your night, fellas. Enjoy the fights, and maybe we'll talk later on. Later.
All right, want to. Hey everybody, man. Y'all take care, man, and you know what I mean? We just real over here, man. That's all it is, man. We're just real. You know what I mean? We don't take no fake shit, man. That's all it is, man. And yeah, I agree with 1-2 Kid, except for the percentages part with the Crawford Thurman thing. But that's for another day. But yeah, man, y'all take care and yeah, we'll definitely get back into this soon. And Wilder, man, fight Dillian White, man. For real. Crush him so we can stop talking about this shit, man. For real, Slim. Let's fight the nigga, man. God damn. Clarissa, you do have a fatty. You know what I mean? I like that. You know what I mean? I do like you. You know what I mean? I want to see you do great.
My bad, bro.
But yeah, man.
Shit.
Hello.
Yeah, my bad. What's up? Rocker holding it down, huh?
Yeah, man. Cause that 1-2 kid got up out of here, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
I had to move around. I was
yeah. But
man. Hey, I appreciate you coming on, dog, and I appreciate everybody in the chat, man, that tuned in for real. Matter of fact,
yeah,
I
man.
saw them put in the chat a little earlier that the fights is getting ready to start on the zone, so I'm getting ready to
Oh yeah, I'm about to check that out too. Hell yeah.
so I'm definitely about to tune into that, man. And once again, Rocket Strike, you already know, man, this is home for you, bro. So anytime you want to jump on, you know, a nigga can get kicked off for you to come on, depending on who it is. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, home. Love y'all, man. Y'all my channel. You and Main
Much
Man
love,
is
man.
my top channels. And I'm always loyal to real shit. Always being
Yeah,
fake give me the high. So I can't be
break
around
out and
no
shit.
fake shit.
Fact.
Yeah, I start breaking out, sweating, being musty and shit. Nah, I can't do that. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
But enjoy your day, bro. Enjoy your weekend, bro. When you, yeah, whenever you come back on, man, I'll be on straight up.
All right, I'm gonna go live tomorrow, man. We're gonna probably recap all the fights and stuff. So just be ready, looking out for the notification.
Oh yeah, got you. All right, now take care, bro.
No doubt. Hey, and salute to Red in the chat. I see you, dog. Um, Samuel Shaw. Shit, I'm out and about, man. Apologize for the noise and shit. No Name Rose says she's on a journey right now, but always know that the UDC is a place I can come and rest. Yeah, man. This is a comfortable place for ones that want to hear that realest boxing talk, man. Straight up. Straight up. So make sure y'all enjoy the fights. Oh crap. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Seven Shaw dropped the link, I guess, to that debate. Oh, it's about to go down? Okay, yeah. Exclusive. So I'm gonna be watching the fights on the zone, and I'm gonna be watching the debate. So hopefully Jalik don't you know pull one of them stunts like that dude did against Ife Ajagba. You know, don't show up, don't want to. As soon as the bell rang, he walk out and shit. So got to see. Definitely got to see what's gonna go down. So that's really all we got for this one, man. Salute to everybody in UGC. A salute to the NBBC. Shout out to my dog Bruce fucking Vane and my other dog IBFP, man. Some of the hottest channels on YouTube, hands down. Shout out to my dog Unbiased or Biased Boxing Talk. Definitely, man, one of my top channels, man. Definitely one of my top channels, man. IBFP, Bruce fucking Vane, Unbiased, them my top three, man. Them niggas be killing, fire shit. Everybody on the UDC click, man, got fire content, man. You know, and the niggas that's hating, putting out these hate videos, they shit is not. Our shit is hot, their shit is not. You know, so let these niggas keep getting their pennies off Black Horsemen. You know, I'm just glad to help these niggas you know, get a couple Snicker bars and shit, whatever them pennies that they making. So shout out to everybody, man, that tuned in. And once again, just remind y'all know truth is the new hate. But shout out to the haters anyway. We got love for y'all, man. Subscribe and hit the bell for the ones that's new to the channel. Fanboys, please stop with all the damn nut hugging. You know, knock it off. And hit the like button on the way out. I'm your boy Black Horse Promotions. Peace.